Whoop whoop, what is up, Bearcats? It's night one of SummerSlam, and we're watching it with the HMG fam, the Bearcats. Whoop whoop. Hope you're all having a great weekend so far. Lab Rat, hope to catch you after work, pal. Whoop whoop. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for stopping and hanging and joining us. Yeet yeet. What's up, Dan? Yeet yeet. My home, sweet home. That was actually a beautiful opening. Like that dude nailed it. Hey, what's up, Offense Hermans? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Oh, nice, Lab Rat. I'm gonna pop a gummy, pal. McIntyre team together in a very personal tag team matchup tonight. On the other side of things, the 14-time sorry, I had a little bit of gas there. Whoop whoop. This is not just another week. This is the first. Oh, that sucks, Lab Rat. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's gotta be awful. Yo, what's up, Mike? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Oh, sorry. Ooh. When Peter Brady there. Whoop whoop. Hope all's still going well with you, pal. I have no idea. So unexpected. He's him. So who's gonna be tonight? Roman. Oh. Stay relaxed. I guess there's probably some content creator, some dude who does stuff on Twitch, and this ain't just about titles and trust. Who you think you are? I'll chat you in the morning. I said, get chills. Moments that break down in it. Moments that make you say, so wherever you watching from, oh my God, what a promo. Get up. Lock in. It's SummerSlam. Oh, what a beautiful day it is. It's a time to go.
And of course, we know what time it is.
Why are we watching this long ass video package? Yeah, give me that main event, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up, yo? It's good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, radio. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah, 6 or 5. I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, G-Ball? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for SummerSlam.
That would be a smart choice. Chelsea Green winning the Women's Rumble.
Grammy Award-winning Diamond Certified Rapper from New York.
Nah, no bell count tonight. Oh God, shoot me now. Yeah, I'm pretty set for tonight, pal. Yeah, I think Jay's out of the title picture for a bit. Is he now? All right, he might appear tonight. That'd be cool. This is gonna it's gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad.
We're coming to you live from the Tri-State. I'm Roger. I'm excited. Who's ready to win some? We're going to be history tonight because tonight is the first time to. Do we have any looking for it? No, it's not.
No idea, pal.
Hey, people are gonna be talking about this.
Wow, that was bad. Wow, that was bad. That was basically like, okay, just say these lines and as you know, you're in character. Okay, I can do that. Ooh, damn, Mike. Shots fired. Shots fired, pal. I mean, I'll in a vacuum and looking at it from particularly hosting. Yeah, maybe. I only saw one episode. Yeah, what's up, Grassy? Do well. What it do with you? Yeet yeet. I think they might have been. I remember there were like something on social media that looked like getting ready for it. Yeah, Tony Khan ain't got nothing on Radio McRadio face. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Well, there's over 50,000 here tonight. Kicking things off.
That's what I see happening. I see the Cody heel turn coming. Plus, they've been dropping a lot of breadcrumbs the last month or so that it's happening. Radio with a $2 super sticker. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, pal. Booker of the year. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I see that happening. I see Yeet Man eating the pin. Yeah, so this is the opener. Jay and Roman versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. If that does happen, Dan, if that is the angle they're pulling, I got to give him props. I get that. That's a really well done. If this ends up, whole thing ends up being Seth's not really injured, he was working the entire thing, and everybody else was working it. I got to give him props. That was really well done because everybody's buying it.
For Jey Uso tonight, you heard Paul Heyman gaslighting Jey Uso on Raw this Monday, questioning why he would ever. After an abusive relationship between Rey and Uso for so many years within the bloodline, Jey Uso said, "Hey."
Well, and to be fair, man, look at that entrance. I mean, dude, there's times I get a little bit gas on my entrance when I was working. Him doing this thing, yeah, all that motion and then chanting and yelling, yeah, that will get you gas before you even start your match. Like even Ultimate Warrior's going, damn kid, take it, pace yourself. I just want my wrestling. Yeah, and plus, yeah, you're doing a walk through a stadium. Well, don't spoil it. Okay. We're taking boots, pal.
Phenomenal save as he hits to the right for the first time in Pennsylvania. Tonight they were screwed over by his longtime advocate, the wise man, Paul Heyman. And tonight, Roman looks to
Swam all the way from Samoa, pal.
he has 6 wins and 1 loss. Over the years, he
But what's Roman doing wearing pants anyway, pal? Do not, no.
He won the first ever tribal combat match at SummerSlam the next year versus Jey Uso, who he teams with tonight. That is the epitome of effortless, ice-cold confidence. And boy, oh boy, has Roman Reigns earned that over the past decade. Jey Uso, very successful.
Get me Diddy, pal. Yeah, needs to hit that gym, pal. Taking some of that protein powder. Yo, what's up, Frank Dash? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. How's your weekend going? Hope it's well. Yeet yeet. He's still wearing Roman shoes. Hey, get some of that Icropro, pal.
Right? That is because the sneakers around the neck of Big Boss and Reed belong to Roman Reigns this past Monday night on Raw. Braun Breaker would spear Reigns in the barricade, and then like a high school bully, Bronson Reed ripped the sneakers off of Reigns and walked.
Yeah, pal. Get that Nike deal. Whoop whoop.
He calls the sneakers around the neck. And Reigns predicted.
What's the whole Cinderella thing? It's the shoe fits, you can go to the ball, right, Michael Cole? Well, if Roman Reigns' shoes fit you, then you can run this entire industry. And clearly that is the game plan of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
This is a critical matchup for Breaker and Reed here tonight. Proving to the Oracle Paul Heyman, the WWE Universe, that they belong in this spot, that they belong in this moment on the grand stage against Jey Uso and, of course, one of the all-time greats, Roman Reigns.
Young, hungry, and most importantly of all, dangerous up-and-comers launching a hostile takeover of this place. You want to run this place? Head down Jey.
Yeah, he's looking a lot better.
Down Roman Reigns. then the kingdom is yours.
Braun Breaker is 1-0 at SummerSlam. He beat Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship here. Austin Reed is yet to win at this event. An opportunity tonight. Bell rings from our senior official Chad Patton, and we are underway. And Reed and Breaker exchanging blows. And I just told you what, I didn't think it'd take that long to get here. Reigns and Reed, Breaker and Uso.
After what we saw on Raw this past week with Roman Reigns and
The damage that Reed and Breaker did to these two on Monday. The tsunamis from Reed, of course, the spear we mentioned. For Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns and Jey Uso.
Get me taco pockets.
In this matchup.
the caliber of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso was simply startling. The bar
Pat McAfee or Corey Graves. Wow. They're talking about Jay getting gassed, and now they do the opening spot in the match, and then they kick on the entrance again and do it again. That's got to be a rib.
God, it's sickening landing from all four men on that one.
And again, Jey Uso. With a big
That's the
shot.
first I've heard about that, Larry Brett. What?
Taking out everyone and
Why would Rikishi be getting mad at family like that? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it looks like they really are doing this, pal. Diddy loves them taco pockets, pal. Pat is currently taking a voluntary break from wrestling because I'm not sure what it is. Well, he said it's kind of dealing with some mental stress, but how much you want to bet he's getting a bunch of shit? People are giving him shit. I got to step away for a bit.
yeah, he fit in the backfield here with the Jets and Giants at MetLife Stadium. And Braun Breaker now taking control of the matchup. Breaker, number 2-time NXT champion. The tag title there a couple of times as well. And now Bronson Reed.
How smart was it of these two? Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker to link up this early in their career with the smarts of Paul Heyman. Okay.
Oh, look at this! Braun falling through Roman Reigns. Roman was just making it back to his feet, and Braun Breaker announce table.
For such explosive force, momentum, accuracy, a cataclysmic reaction.
Okay, I just got myself caught up on that. I mean, yeah, Rikishi's not wrong, just he worded it and handled it incorrectly. Like that's the sort of thing you pull him aside, be like, hey, and tell him that, not blast it out for the world to hear.
He realized the potential in these two men, and he's now put them together, and everything.
Oh yeah, that too.
As well as I do.
Has consistently linked himself for 40 years to winners in this game. Let's take the breaker. But I'll tell you right now, Braun Breaker is smart enough.
He's channeling Big Papa Pump right there, pal.
With that move, a kick out was inevitable. So I'll play a little mind game in the process.
Wait, I like the strategy early on. It's well documented that Jey Uso has issues with his rib, this midsection. Some of the nose tsunamis and spears of the past number of weeks probably isn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like remember Marvelous Mark Merrow? Kind of like that.
Winning the Royal Rumble earlier this year, he has been war after war after war with the likes of comes that edge out. His body is racked with damage, and there's simply no time to take off and recover. And of course, to absolutely love it. It is a rising star facing off against.
Yeah, he does. Just does not stand out at all. Nothing. Nice.
Maybe looking on, had a big smile on his face moments ago. You know, he would love to watch his two upstarts knock off Roman Reigns in his return to the ring tonight. After what Roman Reigns, what happened to Roman Reigns at the hands of David at WrestleMania.
Defense at the face of Roman Reigns has been mugged off. Going to this one, he was stabbed in the back by his former wives man Paul Heyman at WrestleMania. And things are going south in a hurry to kick off SummerSlam Saturday.
The breaker, and again, look at the oracle Heyman and the look of joy on his face.
And there is still a big question mark hanging over Roman Reigns as he struggles to even get into this match, because Paul Heyman has been Roman Reigns' anchor point for years. The safe harbor Roman can always turn to in his era doesn't exist anymore. And the way this is going.
That's a good question. I'd have to see the finish. I'd have to see the finish to get a better idea why they placed it here. Yeah, he wants that Lesnar treatment.
Just like Breaker did. That's the first time I've ever seen him do that to him. Okay, so he's trying to fight back. It's the first time.
That's a Roman.
And look at
rescue how difficult that particular move that Bron Breakker just pulled off. Gorilla press into the knees combination.
Yeah, what's up, Kenny? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hey, man, hope you enjoy that steak. Yeah, pal.
With a rip of Jey Uso. This guy is an absolute force.
Good to see you, man. Whoop, whoop.
Love to get into this matchup. Jey Uso now right in front of the Spanish announce table, and Bron Breakker on the apron. Jey Uso does not want to help himself up on the table. We've seen Breakker do this before. Bron Breakker. Jey Uso. Breakker went face first into the table.
Yeah, that's how you tell your patella tendon right there, Bron Breakker. Incredibly dangerous landing right on that steel table. We're talking about how reinforced they are, that it's not a joke.
You know, I think we might see a Punk heel turn. I think we might see a Punk heel turn tonight. Because here is the key that makes me think this. When Punk, like during that last promo, when Punk said, "I need to win," that brought me right back to that sit down right before WrestleMania 17, where Stone Cold told The Rock, "I need to win," and that was the same one he turned heel.
Gingerly recovering, and this was the tag attack as Bronson Reed on the outside help prevent it.
Yeah, Breakker with a foot.
Yeah, get me Peacemaker versus Pacemaker, pal.
The Oscilla, big Bronson Reed, the 330 pounder.
Yeah, that could happen too. Punk joining The Rock. And dude, and Gunther as a babyface getting pissed off about getting screwed over. And he's chasing corporate Punk. That's a good angle.
Not even got the the match put away, but it's starting to look like a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he really is. Like,
in the last 5 minutes.
Reed boosting him up on his shoulders. Jay trying to fight back. You got to love the heart of Jey Uso, a former world champion.
I do think that Cody is going to get it tomorrow. He's going to turn tomorrow night, but I could see them doing it both nights. I do. I mean, it is WWE. I wouldn't say maybe not as much a thing of Punk rejoining Paul Heyman, but maybe a thing where they're part of the same faction, part of the same group, but they just kind of keep their distance. Like they're both part of Team Corporate, but they don't really they keep their distance. All right, later, Kenny. Whoop whoop. Hope that's a delicious steak, pal. Whoop whoop.
Runs into him. Caught him though. And Breaker able to counter momentarily.
Yeah, and you got an easy mate. Yeah, and then once Seth gets back, he immediately comes back as a babyface after all that. So you got that going. Very true. That would make him look weak after everything that's happened. Yeah, fragile Phil, pal. Right, and Breaker would not. Yeah, and Breaker would not listen to Punk.
Tag made by Reed. On Breaker now. That Bronson Reed is legal. Now Reed going a bowling ball. Bowling his way through Reigns.
Quickly wiping out the tribal chief. And now this spells something incredibly sinister. Bronson Reed looking to drop the hammer with an avalanche.
Big splash by Bronson.
Whoa, baby.
James is legal. Reed doesn't realize it. Jay the legal man kicked right in the midsection of Bronson Reed. And now Jey Uso looks to pick up the pace.
You know, in a weird way, it kind of is. Yeah, because it wasn't until the whole shoe stealing angle the match wasn't made. I think it is. Yeah, maybe. Hey, what's up, Liz? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. Hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, pal. Yeah, he does. Yeah, a lot of Bam Bam and Bundy. Yeah, definitely some Bam Bam and Bundy. He does. He does do the Frankensteiner. Get me Boondocks, pal.
can be highly agitating. How are you thinking here? Oh, no.
Yeah, for real. So that's why you gotta get those. That's why if you're getting in the tanning bed, you gotta be like, you know, completely spread out.
For Bronson Reed. Keep your eye on Braun Breaker.
Who's Andrea?
Braun Breaker.
Away. Roman Reigns not so lucky. Roman may be down and out. Oh,
Yeah, we could say it all. The unpredictable Braun Breaker, the Silla, Bronson Reed, dominating here at SummerSlam. We're going to tag team wiped out, buried under all the equipment on the Spanish announce table. Jey Uso now a sitting duck.
Bronson Reed taking flight. Unbelievable start. Okay.
Oh, I see where they're going.
Position with Braun Breaker now on the top rope. And Breaker, oh!
The old Steiner Bulldog, pal. Oh yeah, standing ones are always the best ones.
Again, what a suicide dive by Reed.
Yeah, the OG Steiner finisher, pal. Whoop whoop.
Out of the Steiner's playbook. Quite able to put
Astounding kick out there from Jey Uso. And where do these two powerhouses go from here?
It's concerning right now. Look at Braun Breaker. Here's Braun Breaker and Braun Breaker now. Steve. He's going to try to steer the barricade again. Someone's coming out of the way, delivering the Superman punch, and then
Yeah, for real.
placing himself through the barricade with a spear.
A little payback from what happened on Raw this past week.
There might be. There might be. We'll see. We shall see.
Reed.
For all intents and purposes right now, this is into a one-on-one matchup. Roman and Braun Breaker have not moved a muscle this time.
Here we go.
Oh, you have the opportunity. Trying to get it forward without follow. From the top row, the meeting of beauty and order.
That'd be sweet.
To the sky.
Oh, dude, they just did the Uso finish with with Reigns.
Such instincts there from Braun Breaker, who wasn't written off for good. From Roman Reigns security barrier adjust. But denied by that Superman punch.
All four men are down. Critical moment in this tag team match.
Braun he's the one who's standing out to me the most tonight because I think he realizes, like, or at least I think the plan is like they're going to go to him and Reigns as a singles program. and he's realized like he needs to get himself over tonight, and he's working extra hard.
There's no fuse with this guy, and his flame-directed detonator.
And Printer now turns their attention to Jet.
Wait, did he put his straps back on just to pull him down again?
And Breaker targeting main event Jey Uso. He's got him in his sights. And look at Roman Reigns. Roman shooting Jey away. Roman taking a bullet. A spear from Breaker. Jey Uso. Breathe down.
And all the momentum now is available to Uso.
Wow, Bronson Reed taking the pin. Oh, that's right, Kurt Angle did do that.
The veterans made that pay. But to me, there's a massive story that has developed tonight.
Good, yeah, good finish.
The match. Roman Reigns put himself in harm's way, sacrificed himself.
In the entire career of Roman Reigns, and not once has he put his body on the line for family.
Well, here's where I see it's going on Monday. Is you have Braun Breaker complaining to Paul Heyman that Bronson Reed cost him, and something needs to be done.
And then the Uso splash would put Reed away. And what was a hell of a tag team match to start off some.
Of the all-time and his man something else tonight. I'll tell you, Cole, picking off Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The path to the top is never straight, but it will be relentless. Tonight, but that is a learning experience.
Hell tonight, but what does it do for the future? It sends.
Yeah, that would have been the worst decision. Braun taking the pin.
Braun Breaker telling Michael Cole to shut up and give you well advised that heed that advice. Braun Breaker in no mood to break this one down at this moment in time.
I have to feel great for Roman Reigns sticking it to Paul Heyman here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the widely anticipated launch of WWE 2K25 on Switch 2 is available now. Play WWE 2K25.
Now I got 2K25. Yeah, that's a dude you can. That's the future right there. Yeah, he's a legit main eventer. Guy you do not want to fuck up. Yeah, it's unreal, pal. Yeah, LA Knight got kind of screwed over because he was originally penciled in it's going to be him and Seth. And then Seth got hurt and he got taken out. But then he doesn't get a match. What the fuck? Just the first episode. At least me personally.
Brought to you in part by Jackpot. Get new customers $5 in lottery credits. Be sure to use code SUPLEX. Hey, Wade, you're going to like this because tonight's Steadicam was brought to you by Mike's Harder Lemonade. Hard days deserve a hard lemonade, but when you have a really hard day, like the WWE Superstars in the ring, you may need a lemonade that hits harder. You need Mike's Lemonade. You need some of those out here at ringside.
You know me too well.
A lot of us celebrities here tonight, including this man who hosted the open to the show. Great comedian Booski, Global Put a Best Tour is on sale now. And then the comedy sketches and musical performances, they get Soft Club, Taylor Presley, Lil Yachty, Young MFA, Soulja Boy, and plenty of support.
All right, well, we're hyping up these celebrities. I'm going to do a little smoky tokey. Whoop, whoop. Man, Fat Joe ain't so fat no more. Damn, man. Good for you losing that weight.
All is wonderful.
Yeah, he's now Ozempic Joe.
This is replaced her.
You better hold it. Don't you? Too soon.
Roxanne Perez getting used to tagging alongside Raquel Rodriguez. Thought to really earn her strike that spot on the Judgment Day.
23 years old. I'm already one of the
Can't be impressed with how quickly Roxanne and Raquel have gelled as a team. Everything within the Judgment Day right now is coming up gold.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't need friends. We should be friends. I'm not trying to be your friend. Think of it as allies of convenience. There's only room for one queen in this division. Just don't get in my way. My God, Charlotte. I know. We're not friends.
Charlotte loves Alexis and Claire. Alexis spoke to Charlotte in a library championships.
Just because I'm on a team doesn't mean I'm not sure. That's why I went to Adam Pearce and I got the tag team. That's what I said.
Raquel and Roxanne will defend their women's
Yeah, this is actually one of the better things they've done, and a lot is because of the chemistry between Charlotte and Bliss.
to you at SummerSlam.
Even if she's super annoying, I will give it to her. Charlotte hasn't been half bad, and she's had it bad. Like friendship to me. Maybe I have to become champion of SummerSlam. Think about it.
Nah, that would be dumb. That would be so dumb. I mean, I could see them. That's kind of why I would see them doing it. But yeah, that would be such a horrible booking move, or horrible creative, horrible booking. Yeah, no, that'd be so bad to do. Yeah, their chemistry works. Yeah, we've had enough. Yeah, Charlotte and Alexa are very clearly having fun with this and enjoying it. And it's making for good TV. Like maybe once the act starts getting stale and it's not really, running its, but it's far from stale right now.
Have Charlotte and Alexa actually become friends?
Well, they will never admit it, but the fact that they're walking out here at SummerSlam side by side up there, hanging together on a couple of
Yeah, it's going to be called the Big Show SummerSlam, pal.
don't want to admit it. Enjoy each other's company.
No woman in history has won more matches at SummerSlam than Charlotte Flair. She has won 5 times at this event. It's her first SummerSlam in 2 years. Alexa Bliss is second on the all-time win list at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like they just broke up the Hurt Syndicate. Like they just split MJF from the Hurt Syndicate after what? 2 months?
Still say 2021. He lost to Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, failed to qualify for Money in the Bank. She lost out in the Queen of the Ring tournament. It's been a disaster. And the one thing capable of turning that around has been her last friendship with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of meat on that MJF Hurt Syndicate bone.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. No woman in history has held more tag team titles than Raquel Rodriguez. She won the latest version of the title with Liv Morgan. Liv, however, is out with a shoulder injury. Roxanne Perez. That flock. And they're 4 that's teaming together. This being the first title defense at the team.
Another unlikely Nanda and big mega cool Raquel Rodriguez was not key on Roxanne Perez slipping into initially. However, these two hit a rich vein of form when things really counted at the recent Evolution PLE, taking out 3 top tag teams from all the brands in WWE. So that means their authority on those championships.
Also had another victory over the multi-time tag champ, the Warriors. They tonight in what is the first SummerSlam appearance for both Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez here tonight. Raquel and Roxanne, how do you combat the experience of Charlotte and Alexa?
Question of all time, because on paper, clearly as singles competitors, Alexa. However, who's the proven commodity in the tag ranks? You have to say, with all the lack of experience together they have, still it's Roxanne.
And a little miscommunication there, Wade. But, I mean, who was going to start this match, Alexa or Charlotte? And Roxanne and Raquel, ever the wiser, would take advantage.
With limited reps together, both teams have to figure out who has the most chemistry together right now, and it appears to be the Jets.
Wise beyond years. And the official Jessica Carr distracted while Raquel.
Got some local pizza tonight for dinner. Whoop, whoop.
Coming to their own in 2020.
Championship there, and it's taken a long time to find her footing, but finding it in a
Yeah, but seriously, who was actually watching that? Who was actually watching that?
the alpha female of WWE.
Blair trying to launch herself over the top rope. Raquel caught her and delivered Samoa drop. And here's the cover. The tag, I should say, to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Prodigy. Incredible 2025. Here's a pick of the leg to retain. Kick out by Charlotte. Year started.
Yeah, that is. Oof, that's rough. And Raquel needs to slow down. Slow down.
Seamlessly and grabbing gold. Oh, and a cheap shot by Raquel, and I agree. She slipped into it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gruss.
She belongs in the tag champ.
No doubt about it. She won't be wearing the gold right now if she had it. We saw the performance of this tag team at Evolution. They had to be the best of the best. It was no easy task. The gauntlet was laid down. And Nick Aldis, these two were ready to.
Yeah, it's because she brought it on NXT.
So these two could prove that they can handle being tag team champion. Now Raquel again, no woman in history herself more tag titles than Raquel Rodriguez, 5 times this level, 2 times down at NXT.
Raquel having to step up to that leadership role in this.
Yeah.
Injury.
Triple A versus Speed. I'm taking Triple A. Give me Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown, pal.
Has risen to every challenge thus far.
Charlotte now. Classic Charlotte.
Oh, I remember that show.
Raquel at the top turnbuckle. Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez is legal, and she just prevents Charlotte's fingertips away from attack.
What a scramble that was by Roxanne Perez. So smart, so crafty, right on the money there, but it wasn't enough.
Here's the tag to Bliss. And Alexa Bliss, the former 5-time world champion, is now into the ring. He's won a Money in the Bank, the Elimination Chamber, the 3-time champ. Alexa Bliss in a really entertaining interview with Fox News earlier this week, talking about how excited she is to be here tonight. It's been a long time since she was at SummerSlam. She said she loves being with Charlotte. She's so passionate. She loves what she does. And now Bliss has the WWE fans on their feet. Covered by Bliss. Kel Rodriguez breaks things up.
Well, with numerous double team efforts by Raquel and Roxanne, most of them behind the referee's back thus far. It's changed the game each time, but it seems Alexa Bliss has had enough.
Roxanne from behind, roll up, shoulders down, almost had her. Oh! Over Sister Abigail and correct.
All right, man. Sounds good. Get them tacos. Whoop, whoop.
Something on the high right.
Now that's running. Forearm by Roxanne, the back of the neck of Perez, and Alley. Uh-oh. Moonsault misses. Raquel makes the tag.
What a nice effort against Alexa Bliss, and now the powerhouse Raquel back in there. Oh!
Well placed foot right to the ear. Now Bliss drops Perez.
Big McIntyre is all wobbling. Blades are scrambled, and Alexa Bliss going skyward.
Alexa top rope. Looking for twisted Bliss, but Roxanne Wise got the knees up to the midsection. Clothesline by Raquel Rodriguez will quell any momentum that Bliss had. Step up for the win. Kicking two.
This gets turned so chaotic temporarily.
That
It
was
would appear Alexa
weird.
Bliss lost track of who the
like, didn't that not look odd how like Charlotte had a stutter step before trying to get in and break up the pin?
Bliss. Alexa though with a top fight.
So hard to stay focused in the fog of war, and that really cost Bliss here, and it may be downward from.
Yeah, that was something happened there.
Champs working so well together.
Yeah, this is seamless right now.
Side Russian leg sweep and a big boot to match that cover. Kick it too. And the official Jessica Carr sending Charlotte out of the ring, obviously concerned for the damage that Bliss has been going through.
Get me Asia, pal.
Lovely offense being thrown away of Alexa Bliss here, and there's very little coming back in the opposite direction. That has to be frustrating to Charlotte Flair, who sees her opportunity for gold slipping away as the seconds tick by.
And I am just continuing to be impressed with the prodigy Roxanne Perez.
It's one thing having that much emphasis, and you expect that from someone so youthful, but it's the technical things that go.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, I guess there's some kind of some miscommunications going on or something.
Perez really has it all at such a young age.
It's something you can't teach, right? I mean, you have that instinct, that killer instinct that Roxanne has.
The best coaches can bring that all of you. Roxanne Perez has it in abundance.
Talks a lot about the fact that she wouldn't be here without the Hall of Famer Booker T and everything he did for her early on in her career.
What's crazy about Perez, she is resumes of them all, but it might not be added to tonight the way this is looking.
Raquel trying to torture Bliss here. Alexa trying to fight out of this situation.
We're doing special perhaps in college.
Uh-oh, trying to sunset flip. Raquel misses with the elbow, and now an opportunity for Bliss to make a tag.
It's part of the problem with being such a bigger powerhouse athlete. Sometimes your move can be telegraphed. And Bliss managed to do that, but not on the second attempt.
Bring in Perez. Roxanne with a cover. Kick out of two. Understanding that this is a critical point of this match for her team.
Well, Raquel really needs to be the leader here because
I would make the hot tag right here. I'd make the hot tag right here.
Raquel needs to be a leader.
Saying trying to prevent Bliss from making it to the front. And then fingers tip away. Charlotte Flair. Oh, wow. Well placed kick by Perez. Bliss sent across the ring, able to duck underneath that time. And now Bliss It's out Perez.
Well, both women seemed to have the right idea there, but taking the worst of it was definitely Perez. There you go.
Charlotte's legal, so's Raquel. Charlotte Flair, top rope, blue spot, need to go for Raquel and Roxanne. And Charlotte's fired up.
Moved out of every building we went to up until about 4 weeks ago. And now this place going bananas once again for Charlotte Flair.
All the way slam into the kick up of Charlotte.
The weight of the one has left the shoulders of Charlotte Flair. And can she make good on all her abilities by grabbing gold here?
Well, she's got both Raquel and Roxanne down center of the ring. And Charlotte gonna go up top.
I risk, but the highest reward of them all awaiting. Much in that kick out whatsoever. It was like,
Yeah, I know for real. It's at the
look at this, at the effortless athleticism of this woman.
I don't know.
Surely closing in on something special.
It seems like she's got her mojo back.
I just can't get over the experience that Roxanne Perez has gained here since coming to Monday Night Raw.
It's just instinctive for Perez at this point to be the woman saving the moment.
Yeah, I know for real.
Right as Raquel was in her moment of peril, and clearly damage has been done to her leg of Raquel. This is breaking down. Referee losing control.
Oh, Roxanne can save Raquel. Less than final plus. Raquel on the back of the head, and she inadvertently took out her partner. I mean, that was clearly an accident, Wade. Roxanne Perez going to try to take advantage of the situation.
They can call allies of convenience, but the allies may be done after that friendly fire incident. And here we go.
Looking for the Tejada bomb. Delivered by Raquel. Roxanne's legal. Up over the top of her conference. To protect the total box of the list.
She does.
What a moment for Bliss.
Oh my God, that timing for Bliss, absolute perfection after the miscue moments earlier that flattened the tag partner.
Short approach to the post goes Raquel.
And the pendulum swinging in a major way. And Bliss might have to win this one on her own from here.
Raggy Charlotte's clearly shaking up toward the corner, trying to make a tag. Can she? And she does. Bliss is legal.
Flair has no clue where she's at right now.
And I'll roll up by Roxanne. Kick out by Bliss at 2. Near fall for the champ.
This is actually like a well-structured match.
Roxanne.
Like they're telling a really good story here.
Now looking for just around again now. And Charlotte, come on, move to Raquel.
That was good. That was good stuff.
And sequence at the end of that match, but in the end, Charlotte takes out Raquel.
Dude, that was a really good story they told.
Charlotte Flair, after that loosest of friendships of like, here was Pop Rocks, came over that surely 1, 2, 3,
Bliss and Flair. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Makes sense. And it led to a damn good match. Like that being the story was great.
And Alexa, who are they officially friends now? Well, if your tag partner punches you in the mouth, at least you can soothe it with some champagne afterwards because you grabbed gold. So yeah, let's let bygones be bygones. We're celebrating tonight. For the first time in a couple of years, Charlotte and Alexa are champions.
We get the last piece of pizza because we're still breathing. We deserve this last slice of epic stuff. Tag team of all time. And get your boy, the new Day. Just respect.
How about you learn how to respect Kazawa?
Respeto por NWO también.
Pizza for everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Ludican brought to you by Cricket.
Oh yeah, get me team catering, pal. Dude, Russ, that's the new job squad. That is the new job squad.
Director of Barbarian. Weapons, only in theaters and in IMAX. August 8th.
This is a true story. A lot of people die and a lot of really
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Yeah, her implant got like knocked, down or something.
Greatest Mexican boxers of all time. All of Mexico's watching with them.
Well, I mean, not use the term job squad, but kind of like the same gimmick, but call them team catering. Yeah, implant displaced.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Yeah.
Two champions.
Yeah, I want to say, I remember reading it as her herself who said that.
Saturday, September 13th, with Canelo down at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. This historic night marks the beginning of a whole new era in boxing. The two champions meet under the lights in one of boxing's most anticipated showdown. Get your tickets now.
That's what happens when the diva's in the ring with the wrestler, pal. That's how Awesome Kong's finisher got called the Implant Buster, because she legitimately ruptured somebody's implant with it. So like, let's run with it.
On Peacock, it will take place at MetLife Stadium immediately following.
Oh, is it the TLC match?
Saturday, and also please join Sam Roberts, Megan Morant tomorrow as they dive into everything from night of SummerSlam of the WWE.
Okay, cool.
SummerSlam recap. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Cardi B for Outside, the official theme song from the official host of SummerSlam. Host, got the battle wave for months carrying crosses and the devil on Sami Zayn's shoulder. Will Sami continue to not?
Oh, we got Cross and Sammy, pal.
Successful in his mission to corrupt Sami Zayn. It's the deciding match.
You might see a car crash or two.
Carrying right now.
Oh, they better go with the right finish for this. Like if Sammy goes over, well, Cross is done. Or at least that's what it seemed to indicate. Yeah, if he's done here, he's definitely going to AEW. Although here's what they could do: if Sammy does go over, run with that heat and turn him heel, make him part of the new team corporate. TNA would be cool, but that's very doubtful. Yeah, it's a way better story, Dan. Way better. Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of scares me about him going to AEW is that Tony's booking for him. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's some bad blood between Don Callis and them.
Chase Freedom Unlimited, the official credit card of SummerSlam. And by Minute Maid, bring the juice. And by Wingstop. Wingstop is here. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door.
Yeah, this is a bit different. Might be. I never saw him in NXT. Yep, he'd be in the void zone with Wardlow.
In the eyes of Karrion Kross, it's going to get exposed here tonight at SummerSlam.
And there's another layer to that as well, because we all know that Sami Zayn, he has one goal left.
Never won the world
Whoop, whoop.
championship in his entire career. But guess what? This is the fight game. You want to get to the very top, you need a embrace that hatred that does exist in his heart. He will never be the champion of the world. He's trying to do him a favor. They're very warped the
Well, listen, you hated a lot of people, and you never won a world title, but nonetheless, Sami Zayn,
that was a skill issue, not an attitude.
and Kross unloading.
What a cheap shot. This is about Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
And now Sami, with the right hands to Kross and Sami. So it's out big recipe here tonight against Karrion Kross. He's ended up getting attacked with steel pipes each and every week.
Dude, they might do that on a house show or something.
And all over the place.
Or on a triple. They might even do it on AAA. Who knows?
Really monster initially. spirit of Zayn. He's been assaulted ever since with lead pipes. Got rid of the spirit, you can't put the body. And it's a hot start here for Sami Zayn. And Sami looks off the barricade. And again, Sami Zayn with one goal in mind. Really, the last thing he says he has left to accomplish in our business, and that's the World Championship. All to do that when someone like Karrion Kross is making you his victim week after week. One way or another, Sami Zayn needs to expunge the spectre of Karrion Kross for good.
And Kross now with Sami up on his shoulders, driving Sami into the mat. Cover now. Isn't enough to put him away. And kick out by Zayn.
The massive power differential between these two. Sami Zayn is one hell of a mover, one hell of a technician, but he simply cannot get in a power-based slugfest with Karrion Kross.
Now Kross say it. What he wants him to say is Kross told the truth. But Sami does have a dark side. The deep, dark secret according to Karrion Kross that Sami's kept suppressed for many, many years.
There's not a human being on planet Earth who does not have a deep, dark secret. Deep down, we are all savages. Stability is what we see. Oh, right off.
And again, covered by Karrion Kross. Look at the leg and a kick up.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
In order to get to the top of the game here, you can't be Mr. Nice Guy all the time.
Boxing, UFC, kickboxing, sumo, and yes, WWE. You want to get to the very top, this is the fight game. You have to show that. You have to have. It's really good. He's not been good enough to win the World Championship for that one reason.
And he's taken out of it. Axe handle off the ropes. Kross, a former two-time NXT champion. Sami's won the Intercontinental title 4 times in his career. NXT championship as well. SummerSlam in his career.
This is true. He is.
And higher the closer you get to those World Championships, and that is a fact. Capable of making through
Off the suplex, look at the leg, and Sami
At the very top, you can find guys that look like a homeless cabbie.
bad tape out of his mouth from SummerSlam last year. She lost the Intercontinental Championship to Braun Strowman. And you got that witch started yelling at him.
not a witch, the sinister siren. Call her a witch, Cole. Another cheap shot. Taking one at me and taking one at Scarlett. Now be very, very careful.
There's a lot of people that are talking that way. I'm just using my journalistic instincts to bring sources to it. And Sami Zayn now with right hand.
Just say it. Say it.
Look at Sami go.
Cross not been covering up there, blocking a lot of those shots. Sami expending a lot of energy, but he gets Rock Karrion Kross now.
Reversing. Sami up over the top of the leapfrog.
I guess it's much better from Sami Zayn, who simply got dragged into a turf war earlier on and is now playing to his own strengths. In that ring to really wake up.
Sami went for the blue thunder bomb. Kross able to
I'd have popped for it.
By Karrion Kross.
An ugly landing for Sami Zayn. That was
Covered out on Zayn, and Sami somehow gets the shoulder up.
Up the leg there, it might have been over, but this simply isn't only about victory. This is about punishing Sami Zayn until the man cracks.
Karrion Kross reaching out for Scarlett. And there's the steel pipe. Coming into play again tonight. The pipe was assaulted Sami Zayn on a number of occasions here.
The referee is currently on side and checking out Sami Zayn, and now there's a disrespectful Scarlett.
And Sean Bennett does not see Kross with a steel pipe in his hand. And Sami Zayn, blue thunder bomb. You fall for Sami. Now the pipe.
Another look at With the referee distracted by Scarlett with the swing, the miss, and the blue thunderbolt.
You know, considering the story they're telling, if with Sammy, if he can stoop that, no, that's still dumb. That's still yeah. I know this whole angle's just Cross deserves better.
Crossing the ropes.
Really lost it after like a 10-point cross with the left leg once again.
Oh, you can't quite blame Sam with everything he's been put through by Cross in the past few weeks.
But is this cross being proved right? Is the evil starting to seep through of Sami Zayn's soul? The referee struggling to even hold back Sami Zayn at this point. Sami's lost it.
The official Sean Bennett trying to talk some sense into Sammy.
Sami needs to regain this composure here.
Yeah, reminding him that you. And now Scarlett offering the weapon to Sammy. Now the moment of truth for Zayn.
The moral dilemma. The devil inside is coming out to play tonight.
While Sami Zayn cross over the other side at the behest of Scarlett. He don't know. No. I'm Sami Zayn. In the hole. Sami. And I'm saying to himself, this is dropping the back of his head.
It's a heavy line for carrying the cross, who is completely wrong. Arms just wrong on the back of his head.
Oh, I can't. Cover. Here is your winner.
That'd have been so cool if him and Bray got to do something. And of course, they go for the lamest finish possible.
Well, we all have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, but for Sami Zayn, the voice of that angel is simply too loud and blocks
And
out
completely
that-
buries Cross.
Sami Zayn picks up the win tonight, and a moral victory for Sami Zayn. Would Sami Zayn use the pipe and emphatic no?
And that'd have been cool.
And show the wickedness that lies within. But Sami Zayn just had the moral.
Yeah, this was.
Remember that last week the world wants an icon in sports entertainment. But not for this man.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
53,161.
All right, lab rat. Be safe. Get home soon. Yeet.
Not be sitting at this desk for the past 28 years. If it wasn't for Terry Bollea. And the note. Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan was larger than life.
Yeah, for real. Why not put those three together?
History. So much has been said about Hulk's accomplishments the past 9 days, but tonight, I would like Frank Kidd and Randy Orton. Just so many great moments. Too many to talk about, really, in the career of a man On his back for 3 decades. Rest in peace, brother. And joining us tonight from Terry Bullock. Nick Hogan is here celebrating the life, the legacy of his father, a man who dominated this event, SummerSlam.
Yep, that was a car crash. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Be right back and grab a couple sodas, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Unforgettable. Trends come and go. Greatness sticks. This slash never goes out of style. One last legacy. Which one are you?
This November, it's quite the feeling here. It's electric. The Padres home. WWE. It's Petco Park.
Yep, get more women viewers in here.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Tickets on sale now.
Yep. Which is brilliant marketing. Brilliant marketing.
Crown Jewel of Mexico, which will host Triple Mania. It's Triple A's biggest show of the year, emanating live from Arena CDMX in Mexico City. Live Saturday, August 16th, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. It'll be broadcast live in both English and Spanish on our WWE YouTube channel. Don't miss Triple Mania.
Ooh.
From tonight. Speaking of Triple A,
We might do that. We might do a watch line on that next we might watch that AAA show when it airs. If I'm off working time, we'll do it. Yeah, that TKO, pal.
You can find anywhere.
Just double check.
The SummerSlam Superstars through tomorrow. Also, your favorite WWE superstars at the SummerSlam photo experience. Tickets are required.
Kind of does a little bit, doesn't it?
Available now on SummerSlamPhotos.com. I cannot believe, Wade, as the sun sets in New Jersey, what a beautiful night we got for August in New Jersey. It's in the mid-70s. It is gorgeous.
At SummerSlam, dreams come true in unexpected ways. And for two lucky fans, their night is about to change thanks to Xfinity.
It's SummerSlam, baby. Melissa, Kim, you've been having the ultimate fan experience. Has it been exciting?
It's so exciting.
Well, I think we got one more.
Yeah, so I'm looking up some more stuff on this Triple Mania show. Yeah, August 16th. Okay, what time?
All right, you guys ready for your surprise? You know Jade Cargill?
Xfinity won a guarantee that you they upgraded your seats tonight. Thank you as well. Thank you. I can wait. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to that show.
Tonight's surprise seat upgrade is brought to you by Xfinity, bringing fans closer.
Trying to find some more information.
Well, a weather warning's been issued as a storm is coming to cancel Tippy time. The queen of the ring, Jade Cargill, looks to get her signature singles victory and strip the title from Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany was dominating defense of the title. She won over 200 days ago. Tiffany and Jade for the WWE Women's Championship.
Oh, it's going to be a rough one.
Next.
Tiffy and Jade, pal.
Is coming.
And I'm sorry, they're both super green. Like, both still really green.
Injury. I let Naomi distract.
And potential for something to go wrong is high unless they keep it short, keep it simple, and don't get too overcomplicated. I'm gonna get Grok out. Let's see what Grok says.
Against the queen of the ring, Jade Cargill. Time after time, I've been underestimated. I'm just another dumb blonde. I'm too confident. I guess who's standing here as the WWE Women's Champion?
Yep, give me the ring privates, pal. Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's high potential for something to go wrong. Yeah, I have to imagine that's the result's going to be.
After SummerSlam, Jade Cargill is just going to be another name on the long list that Tiffany Stratton has.
According to Grok, it starts at 7 p.m. my time, so that is perfect.
Another name. Baby girl, I don't just get attitudes. I end them. Never scared, I'm always
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we see something in this match appear on Stevie Richards' What Went Wrong. Yeah, it is a good point. I think I could see Jade being more marketable than Tiffy at this point, and Tiffy is getting a little bit stale as champ.
I'm gonna finish what I started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. Her colors tonight made up the black colors of the Jamaican flag.
Yeah, back in the day, the Challenger always came out first, but they changed things up, so now who knows? Yep, and at next PLE, she's gonna be coming out as Cyclops.
Won the Queen of the Ring to earn this opportunity tonight at the WWE Women's Championship. Our WWE Women's title match is presented by Seagram Escape Spike. Tagging the ultimate refreshment, Seagram Escape Spike. WWE's new knockout flavors. Double Punch, Flaming Blueberry, Pineapple Powerhouse. Each with 10% ABV. Yeah, they're teasing us tonight, aren't they?
They are teasing us, but they are not quenching our thirst. Come on, guys.
Yeah, what? We got water out.
Oh yeah, that absolutely was.
That's not the
Product battle. Product placement.
not the kind of quench I'm looking
Which
for.
makes me wonder, like, is she gonna go through all the X-Men?
It is her first SummerSlam. And Wade, we talked about this during the countdown show earlier today. It is hard to believe that this young woman.
Nah, Cross was out first. I think Cross was out first.
Years ago.
But yeah, Alexa Charlotte were out first because they were the challengers.
They just feel out of place. It's a sense of inevitable that they're going to be losing that title soon. They don't really seem to have the full credentials. Times that by 7, when that individual only has 4 years of experience, but then you look at the year Tiffany Stratton's hat from cashing in January to defeating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania and it's slugfest to defeating Nia Jax multiple times. Wow.
And let's not forget the name Bailey.
Oh shit, Braun looks like he might be hurt.
In the finals of the Queen of the Ring. I mean, it has been an unreal year for Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill as well. Jade Cargill, of course, knocking off Asuka, knocking off Roxanne. So these two women have big time victories in 2025. Someone's going to earn the title tonight. Let's go up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger,
Braun Breaker. Yeah, there's a footage of him being having to be helped walk by Paul Heyman. So he might be hurt now potentially.
From Briar Lake, Minnesota, she is
Yeah, sorry, Braun Breaker, which is going to suck so much.
Tiffany Stratton, what do you do to make sure you keep the title tonight? You do exactly what
Yeah, 'cause there's I think it's him being kind of helped upstairs by Heyman and having to lean on him, and he's hobbling on one foot. I'm gonna double check that.
The conundrum when you're up there against a powerhouse, perhaps the greatest physical specimen this industry has ever seen in the form of Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill now the challenger. She's never won or never even had an opportunity. Tiffany now for a quick win to win a singles title here in WWE. So if you're Jake Cargill, what are you doing? That's our champ.
Lean on the confidence that winning an arduous tournament like Queen of the Ring has given you. I would personally argue that winning. Wait,
Yep. So hopefully he's not hurt.
In the final, difficult than a one-on-one single matchup against Tiffany Stratton.
That's a great point. Jade goes outside the ring. Remember, champion's advantage in this matchup. So Jade has to.
Yeah, hopefully he's not hurt. That would suck so much.
Into the barricade.
And immediately from the early goings, we have seen what this technical finesse of the champ, Tiffany Stratton, versus the raw power of the challenger.
And there is one name that we did not mention that Jade Cargill has knocked off. It has been a great number of months here. And that is the current women's world champion, Naomi. Remember the no holds barred match back at Evolution?
I saw Cardi B losing her.
Now, Tiffany Stratton on a suicide dive, taking out Jade Cargill. And you're talking about two tremendous athletes here, Wayne. You got Jade Cargill, played hoop in college, obviously a tremendous in-ring performer. Tiffany Stratton, what's a member of Team USA in gymnastics. You've got two hot athletes here going for the women.
Standard in WWE keeps getting better and better, in part due to the NIL program, and as they keep going that way, you want to win gold in WWE. Oh, it's up!
All right, that was actually a nice looking swanton. Like she made that rotation at just right at the last second.
New Jersey for potential superstars. Among those athletes, we saw gymnasts, we saw basketball. Could be future superstars here in WWE. Jade Cargill now has taken control of the champ.
If Breaker's legit hurt, I could see them calling an audible. Punk, you're going heel, going with Heyman. He's giving you the case. You're taking the belt tonight.
On her shoulders, and Jade kick out of it too.
Breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. What a beauty it was from Jade Cargill.
Then again, if Breaker's out, like what point does the group really serve at that point anymore?
That's a game-changing moment right there.
Example of what we saw moments ago.
That's what they have to do against some of the smartest Tiffany Stratton, who's stunning her opponent. Oh, was ready for everything. Not ready for that.
Now Stratton showing off some power over rolling, same time delivered, and now Tiffany, looks like she was going to go for the moonsault way that Jade Cargill met her there.
I mean, it's bad after that. It's Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. Like, yeah, it's pretty much DOA at that point.
Floats over, and now looking to power. Oh, Tiffany Stratton with a driver. What a counter by the champ.
A lot of times in a match like this, you come into it knowing that certain moves are going to keep opponents down. However, this is the very, very top level. It's a world championship clash at SummerSlam. Your opponent is generally going to be capable of a little more than everyone else.
Hey, if they're working this angle, it's probably one of the best angles they've ever done.
In New Jersey. Final of the FIFA World Cup next year, and tonight, the first night of the epic G-Night SummerSlam.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah, if you brought in Punk, yeah, and then Punk could be like, I got a guy.
So much finesse so far from Tiffany Stratton, and it's starting to wear down the challenger.
Stratton, Cargill momentarily, but they Stratton, they went where she wants her. So the elephant.
Ooh.
What happened? position now.
It's got such a long frame, it's hard to pull it off, but it did enough.
Yeah, about to say that you better not hit that finish. That Alabama Slam looked weak.
LaShawn has to call off the cover.
That again is a tiny window into minor experience problems there for Jade Cargill. Beautifully executed, immediately passed with
Good question. Welcome back, Lab Rat. Whoop whoop. Well, I think that probably ended up being the idea. When Seth comes back, he'd be the baby face going, going after him.
Quite sure where she's at, I believe, is Jade Cargill could be closing in on her first women's championship here.
Getting something deadly here, Charlie. Once Cargill took it off.
And some stuff was a little rough, but they didn't go outside of or too far outside, I should say. Oh, that could have went very wrong. It might have went wrong. Yeah, that went too long, and yeah, that looked ugly. Jade barely missed, like landing right on her head. Yeah, her aura's gone. Her aura's gone. Okay, it looked like her. Okay, it did look ugly, but from that camera angle, it was her shoulders that hit. Okay, good.
Tiffany Stratton has been champion for nearly 200 days. And in 2025, Wade, this young woman, the WWE Women's Champion, is undefeated. 14-0. Tiffany Stratton on a massive roll for WWE. Well, A24 presents The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. In theaters everywhere October 3rd. Watch the trailer online right now.
I think so. You think so? Mark's yes, no answer. Mark, a man on a mission.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Could be the greatest fighter in the world. With everything he's been through, and he's still fighting. Or will all his hopes and dreams come crashing down? Come on, are you ready? Yes. Oops, I should be the face of Cricket 5G. Why Cricket 5G?
Yep.
3 words. Lazy, fast, powerful. Just like the fast on your Cricket 5G phone. Like Cricket 5G. It's your Cricket.
Hey, the FIFA World Cup 26 is coming to North America next summer. It'll be the ultimate celebration of
Check.
sports and culture.
Good stuff tonight so far.
The beautiful game with a hospitality package. Closer to the heart of the action and the best seats and suites. Closer to match day. Elevating world-class food and entertainment. Closer to the experience of a lifetime. Book a hospitality package at peopleworldcup.com. Hospitality. Hey, you know, in Los Angeles, also in Texas, there's this great place called Cosm. If you can't be live at a WWE event,
Yeah, I think that and yeah, let me check.
This is a look in. Cosm in LA.
Yep, that's all I slept for tonight. The celebrity tag match and Gunther Punk.
Johnson and Emily Blunt in theater October 3rd. Watch the trailer online now.
Maybe we'll see.
Steph Taney is here with us tonight.
But the chances of that happening certainly went up after tonight.
Kenny Younger is here enjoying SummerSlam. Also our host, Cardi B. I'm learning those lyrics for you, Wade. You're hosting SummerSlam. Rick Rackle here tonight. Excited. Also here, the legendary Stephanie. Stephanie here tonight, sitting in the front row of the family. Stephanie, of course, the host of the great podcast, What's Your Story? Had Jelly Roll on. That was a really unique interview. Speaking of WWE podcasts available all week long, there'll be a lot of talk about SummerSlam, including the SummerSlam recap, which is going to be available tomorrow. Our hosts, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. And we're going to talk a lot about our next match. I can't wait for this one because Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre say Jelly Roll doesn't believe in WWE. Andy Orton, however, has a different opinion. The team.
Lambert, the $5 super shaker. Thank you, pal. Whoop whoop. Oh yeah, we're getting the jelly tonight. Yeet yeet.
I don't trust Logan tomorrow. I was thinking if you're all right with it, I think I'm gonna come down to the main event and watch it.
Yeah, I was never a fan of those either.
You come down and just be in my corner. Damn it, man, I'm sorry. I should have never had you out there.
They have gravely underestimated me. I want them both.
It's shaped like a donut.
Anytime.
You know what? SummerSlam, you and me.
The revenge album.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who made a mockery of our business on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
I'm done talking with you, podcast, so let's go. You will never belong here. You are not a visitor.
We're talking about a jelly donut, and the guy gave me a receipt for a donut. It's like, what? I need a receipt. What? I cannot imagine a situation I have to prove I bought a jelly donut. I give you the money, you give me the donut. No ink. You don't need to bring ink and paper into this.
You know what? It's hard to believe that it was 3 years ago at this event, SummerSlam.
Let's see.
WWE.
Yeah, this deep into a WWE.
Fuck, I hope not. Oh, son of a bitch. So means you got another hour after this shit. We do. Yeah, and one more match after this. Damn. So I'm thinking we're getting some sort of in-ring segment in between the two matches. Or something happening. Yeah, pretty much. Which tag team match? We're talking about the women's tag team titles. That already happened, and the new champions are Bliss and Charlotte.
I'm not quite shocked that Logan Paul is doing money because who spends a lot of time on social media? That's like Logan Paul.
Well, Bruce sees a lot of himself in Logan.
Remember the late '90s, early 2000s stages? Those were always cool.
Absolutely nothing. You have to take at every opportunity. McIntyre and Logan Paul are just too real enough to recognize and admit that.
Well, they want to embarrass Jelly Roll tonight in his in-ring debut in WWE.
Here's my concern. McIntyre, if you've been following his social media, got stuck at Heathrow Airport earlier this week. And I can tell you from personal experience, if a Brit gets stuck in the UK, they do one thing. They go straight to the pub. And I'm concerned at the amount of beer McIntyre may have consumed in the lead up to this match. It's going to tell quite quickly if he can't hit his stride. But taking a look at that physique, there is not an ounce of fat on McIntyre. 280 pounds of prime Scottish beef. Tag it up with the Maverick Logan.
Called the maggot. What it called the maggot. That's how you truly feel.
Slip of the tongue.
Oh yeah, WCW did a great job too. We got fire, pal. That's gotta be Kane. Ooh, I got a meat stick you can snap into, pal. Ooh, yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Rapper, singer, songwriter.
It's the Yeti.
And telling you what it is.
Yeah, 'cause it's actually his song.
New York City.
No, he's an actual recording artist. It's a song he himself wrote and produced.
Allegiance to the voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
Like when Ron Killings was singing to this "Sing to the Ring," like that's his song. He wrote it. Yo, what's up, Zach? Whoop whoop. And happy National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. Yeet yeet. Hope you're having a delicious one, pal. Wait, that was Toby Keith? Damn. All right, I fucked that up. I don't listen to country. Sorry. I automatically assumed that was one of his songs. My bad. Yeah, I have that up. Whoop whoop. I'm sorry, I don't listen to country.
You look at complete grieve in that, and I think that was the plan of Logan Paul, but I will agree. Jelly Roll has been doing all the right things. He's been training with some of the absolute best. The likes of Johnny Moss, Robbie Brookside, British legends, and that.
That'd be a good angle. Or kind of funny. Nah, I never saw those.
Nonetheless, Dylan Long weighs in at 299 pounds, the lightest in many, many years, he told me earlier today. He's in a bit tough training in the Performance Center.
Okay.
Back to focus Mickey while training. And,
yes, she does. Yes, he does.
Absolutely ridiculous, which is pretty much standard for you, but all ridiculous.
Humana. All right, we'll do the opening stuff here. I'm gonna go take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
This is effectively Randy Orton versus the Maverick and McIntyre. And Jelly Roll is here too.
I tend to agree with you on that point. We're going to have to see what Jelly Roll's learned over the past number of weeks as he starts things off. Get right to the midsection and ball hammered away on Jelly Roll. And I'm afraid this could be a short night.
And Mexico, call it what it's going to be. Jelly Roll doesn't know which
And the best of luck to him in that. I'm like rooting for him.
I should have started this match. Jelly across the ring. Simply dropped the shoulder tackle. Once again, kick to the midsection. Paul trying to power Jelly Roll up. Strategy a little bit here.
Leave your pants in the fishbowl, pal.
Don't let your ego get the best of you here, kid. Now goes face the chips between McIntyre. Now didn't realize he made a mistake.
Well, the fun and games are over now.
McIntyre. Once again, the headbutt. And a third one. Kiss.
How does Jelly Roll throw better punches than most of the roster?
Every celebrity's dream to get in this ring at SummerSlam in front of a full stadium.
You know what? Those punches look familiar. I bet you Road Dogg was teaching him punches. I bet you Road Dogg was teaching him punches.
How many have kicked in and immediately dip back out once they know what this is really about? Might be one and done for Jelly Roll at this rate.
Yeah, a couple of those chops. Jelly Roll may want to head back to the locker room. Right here by McIntyre. Just last year or two.
We always did have a trigger tempo, and that perhaps.
Yeah, load up the arm guards, pal.
At this point in his career,
Ooh. That bump. Ooh. Looked like his ankles hit first on that bump. Oof. Oh, you didn't know?
If he wins, Brady becomes a number 2 on the all-time list for wins at SummerSlam. On the leg drop, Jelly Roll kicks it to nonchalant cover by Logan Paul.
The only chance Randy Orton has of winning this match is if he gets tapped in, and the likelihood of that is looking pretty damn slim.
And for Randy Orton, it's a treat to see him at SummerSlam. It's been 4 years since Randy's been part of this event. McIntyre.
There's got to be a rib of Jelly Roll taking, like the Jelly Roll's one taking the heat. That's got to be a rib.
We've seen some flash stuff from Jelly Roll over the past few weeks. These flurries of attack.
When you're in a match, right? It's even more different because there is the factor of endurance, which at this point, Jelly's been picking up for the past 5 minutes. He's exhausted, clearly. Sucking out oxygen. I don't know what kind of offense you can expect of the guy when he's now softened up by these two. And you can lose all the weight you want, but it doesn't mean you're going to have the cardio that you're going to need in the ring in a wrestling match.
That's very true about what Michael Cole just said. There is a big difference between cardio and ring cardio. Big difference.
Cheap shot. Now mocking Randy Orton. Thinks he must go. Jelly Roll sent McIntyre off the top. Jelly collapses in the ring. Problem is no path. As Randy Orton makes it back to his feet, now realizes there's an opportunity to get in this match. Jelly Roll trying to crawl, trying to drag himself to the corner. McIntyre, who's 50, close to 2020, battling over the WWE Championship. Again, here,
rolling on the Jimmy Kimmel show a few weeks ago, and now Randy gets to do whatever the hell he wants to the Scottish Terminator.
Yeah, these guys have been everywhere. Kimmel, ESPN, now Randy Orton with bitches.
Yeah, he's got a breath. Yeah, he needed to get out of that match. But, dude, props to him. He hung in there and took it like a champ. No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he should not be going toe-to-toe, but the idea of the non-wrestler spending most of the time in the ring and taking the heat, that was what I was kind of questioning. That's what I was questioning.
And now Drew McIntyre trying to bounce off the Spanish announce table. Randy Orton able to counter right here. And it's Orton again. Now Logan Paul. Someone with Claymore from out of nowhere by McIntyre.
Yo, what's up, Final Boss Engage? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Dude, there's some stuff he's getting better than some than good part of the roster does. I mean, he throws a punch better than most of them, that's for sure. Yeah, like it's fun for him. Yeah, I agree. Logan and Drew should win this. They should go over.
Oh man, things are getting out of control here. I'm concerned about what's coming next. Shades are on. The future is bright for Logan Paul. We get even brighter with victory tonight. McIntyre now. Putting Kelly Lowe, who's just knocked out cold. Wait, he's out cold. Logan Paul coming to the top of the ring post. Toasted to prime. Here's your viral moment, everyone.
Yeah, he took that like a champ. Yeah, he does kind of remind you a little bit of Mick Foley, doesn't? Yeah.
This is a serious business, Michael Cole. It ain't for the light-hearted, and it ain't for the foolhardy. And the hockey talks of Nashville, what feel pretty damn appealing if you're Jelly Roll right now, but it's too late for that.
Well, here's the deal, Wayne. Jelly Roll, he had to know what he was getting into. He didn't lose it. He wanted back to the action. A McIntyre takes it back to the ring. We got a disaster area here at ringside as McIntyre and Oates now go at it inside the ring. Now look at Jelly Roll. He's a deep, he's really hurt, Wayne.
That's all right, man. If you get close on it. This is mission accomplished for McIntyre and the Maverick Logan Paul. Came here tonight to cause carnage and punish what they see as an imposter in Jelly Roll.
McIntyre has planned it up for this over 50,000 crowd here tonight at MetLife Stadium. And now Randy, and you mentioned this earlier, Wayne.
This has been a fun match.
And that's what's happened as the officials now and the medical personnel at ringside have got Jelly Roll to his feet. They're going to have to try to get him out of this arena as Logan Paul and Randy Orton. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre continue to pull away on him.
Jelly Roll's wife in the front row who looks absolutely terrified. Thinking, what the hell was my husband thinking getting involved in this world?
Yeah, definitely one of the better celebrity matches.
You know, two people who did try to talk him out of it? Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Next time, celebrities start listening.
I think something happened earlier that set him up for it. I don't remember what it was.
Intention of ending this one quick. No intention of putting Randy Orton out of his misery. And why should they?
What they're doing here is sending a message to me. They're basically telling Randy Orton, you were an idiot to tap with Jelly Roll in the first place. And now we're going to make you pay the plus.
Just because you're a big fan of a musician, Randy, does not mean that musician is going to be any good to you in a tag match against
He's going to run back in.
Logan Paul laughing and mocking at Jelly Roll. They drag him out of
I agree with you, Gruss, but it looks like they're building to like Jelly Roll running in to save the day.
the general was receiving from the WWE Universe, whether it's Logan Paul gets nothing but vitriol after Logan Paul has played it all on that mat time and time again for these people. Show some bloody
again, just mocking the WWE fans, and Randy Orton makes him pay. And the Viper, the Apex Predator, trying to somehow fight back by himself.
Yeah, also Trick Williams too.
The dangerous McIntyre.
Swearing against the Titan is Randy Orton tonight, but if anyone can do it, it is Randy.
Randy Orton now with McIntyre up top. The body felt a little bit of time to try to regroup somehow, Wade.
Try to regroup, but figure out a game plan from here. And of course, we know about the back issues of Randy Orton that played the last few years of his career. That super box, the other day, twice in a
Dude knows how to sell.
He's a glutton for punishment, and he's moving like the Walking Dead right now. But this guy is showing some real guts tonight.
Oh yeah, not okay. Now I remember that.
Logan Paul looks like he's seen a ghost. He might well
Yeah, Logan got some air on that one, pal. He jumped. Yep, they get it. They get it. They realize it's a show.
Here are your winners, the team of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Well, there's no fairy tale ending for our celebrity here tonight. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton lose the match.
Hey, he did good tonight. He did really well tonight.
But what a performance by Jelly Roll.
No, that's not a bad ending either. Not a bad ending. I mean, Jelly Roll looked good. Orton looked good, and the right team went over.
Jelly Roll went out on his shield.
United Savage Replay is presented by Slim Jim Meat Sticks. See a little excitement, snap in to a Slim Jim.
This is the moment Logan
Logan Paul. The Paul from Grace.
Man, when's the last time Drew had a win?
Victorious.
I like that match. I thought everybody busted their ass and worked hard. The only thing a little sketchy was was Paul coming up from a power slam. When Paul came off the top rope and Jelly caught him into the power slam. That could have went wrong, but they nailed it. Yeah, like a lot of Foley is Mankind in that. That'd be an interesting faction. Yep, Heat. Yes, Heat.
WWE Clash in Paris.
I mean, if he were to keep going, he would surpass her easily.
Well, earlier this week, the president started an executive order reinstating the presidential fitness test right by athletes, including. We're in MetLife Stadium in New Jersey here tonight. And SummerSlam is presented by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
All facts right there, final boss. Whoop whoop. Oh, I hope. I think we can get some sort of in-ring segment or something going on. Pad out the main event or pad out the last match or the rest of the show. Yeah, exactly. Jelly took it seriously and he put the work in.
Get a shot at Becky in the title. It's no countouts, no disqualifications. Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria to the Intercontinental Championship. It's Jay Styles. Intercontinental Championship.
Same. She's been killing it with the character. Still hot. Let's keep it going.
Gold on the line. AJ Styles versus Dirty South. It is the largest table ladders and chairs matchup. After the final matchup began at SummerSlam 55 years ago. The tradition continues tomorrow night. It is TLC to the WWE.
Yeah, get me man roll, pal. Whoop whoop.
Cody Rhodes demanded the absolute best version of John Cena, as we saw on SmackDown last night. John Cena's going to give him exactly that. The champ will be here tomorrow night. WWE Championship on the line. Cody versus Cena in Extreme Fight. You know, our main event is coming up next, but after the show, stay tuned here. Peacock, it is the SummerSlam post-show. Joe Test and Company. SummerSlam, and then, of course, available tomorrow. It is the podcast SummerSlam recap with Megan Moran and Sam Roberts. And it is now time. CM Punk has done just about everything since returning to WWE. One exception.
Yeah, luckily I got plenty. Luckily I got plenty to get through this. Oh, shit, we are going main event.
The best in the world be the best in the ring on this historic night. Gunther, CM Punk for the world title live next.
Yeah, that's the most likely scenario. I'm with you on that. Just about 20 minutes over at 9. Whoop whoop.
It's time that CM Punk gets some gold around his wrist. CM Punk.
And Adam Cole, baby.
Is the man that holds the world heavyweight championship. Well, let's cut to the chase then, Punk, huh? You consider yourself the best in the world. I consider myself the best in the world. You got a massive ego. I got a massive ego. Based on what they think, that's worthless. My ego is justified. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I've been this company has ever received 20% of my time in this company. Champion.
Our fallen brother, Medium 5. May he rest in peace. God rest his soul. Whoop, whoop.
There's levels to this, kid. You're going to find out a hard way. It dawned on me that I don't want to be world heavyweight champion. I need to be world heavyweight champion.
You know, see how this goes. Let me see if there's any updates on Braun Breaker. Yes, sir. Main event time. Whoop, whoop. Time for Pepsi Phil, pal.
CM Punk is not on a championship match in WWE.
Hey, yo, what's up, Todd? Mr. No Moniker needed in the house, and the two-time, bada bing, bada boom, bada bang! HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion. Let's talk about it, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, way different selection. Yeah, and I got a green light. I'm in St. Louis. I got a green light nearby me. Yeah, like the dispensaries in Missouri, like they use a lot of like Missouri, grown cannabis.
Arrogance in the world when you're in your 20s and even your early 30s in this game. But CM Punk certainly had that and more. But right now, old father.
Oh, nice, Todd. Have a good night, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, and by the way, new women's tag team champs, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, there's a huge difference between Mexican Coke and American Coke. Big difference.
Back at Saturday night's main event to knock off a Hall of Famer, an icon like Goldberg.
Yeah, and the Sugar Pepsi, and their Pepsi is way better too. Yeah, new women's tag team champions Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop. All right, Todd, take care, pal. Yeet, yeet. Potentially, we don't know yet. All we know is that there is footage of him limping and being helped to the back.
It's about setting the record straight for the big Austrian.
That's very true.
Our main event tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance.
That's a good one.
You need it most. Then up to the Great Alicia King.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Oh, I always love the caffeine free. The caffeine free was always delicious. That's right, they were.
It's the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gold.
In the 38 years came back
Whoop, whoop.
with titles and money, an opportunity to win the title tonight against one of the most formidable opponents that he's ever faced. A man that CM Punk said you could drop into any era, into the 70s with Fit Martino, into the 80s with Hogan, into the 90s with Hart, into the 2000s with John Cena. Gunther would face each of them and go toe to toe. And that's what CM Punk faces tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Sons guns that held the moon's rock. Man event for the ages in.
Which Punk need to do to wrestle the title away from this machine named Gunther.
You've got to be ice cold and clinical. There's no room for romanticism at this level. I think Punk in his main event loss at WrestleMania 41 will have learned a lot about that. The bitter disappointment he takes in. You need to block it all out. Focus on wrestling and
Showing you something real quick, sorry.
Just do what brought you to the dance. Beat your opponent down, get in their head, play the mind games. That's what the champ likes to do.
Well, Gunther is simply matchup proof. Brawlers, technicians, high flyers, veterans, Hall of Famers, NFL punters. He'll face them all head on and ultimately do what he does, which is destroy them.
You know, in like the last 5 years, Gunther has like 4 losses. That's absolutely insane.
Even more crazy at this level where there is so much tape on that you can study. But the brilliance of Gunther, he never stops evolving. Expect a couple more wrinkles that I've never seen before.
And we talked earlier, when we talked about strategy, Wade, he said he's got to do a couple of things tonight. He's got to stay away from the chops. He understands that.
I mean, that is a possibility. That is a possibility.
He said, if I can do those 2 things, I can win the title.
A powerbomb, a lariat, a big boot, a splash. Gunther has so many ways he can not only hurt you, but beat you. He's won with all of those that I just listed. There's a hell of a lot you've got to duck when you're in there with Gunther.
You see a Punk looking to throw Gunther out his game early. Nice counter by Punk that time. Now goes to work on the left arm with Gunther. Snap there takedown with authority by Gunther. Like he's going to go for a shin lock there. Punk turn it around into the arm hole.
Argue the catch skills of CM Punk are as sharp as ever. One of the greatest exponents of that in WWE. Gunther's finding that out pretty quick.
There's a nice shot to the arm. And again, Punk looking at where. Take away the power. Great strategy early on.
That's no updates on Braun Breaker just yet.
Punk blocked the possible chop. He got both hands up.
And you can break a hand very easily.
Yo, what's up, Bet?
Is a
Hey, I heard some. I don't know. I was sleeping and I heard something about best in the world, and all of a sudden I snapped awake. I don't know why. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How you been?
I've been asleep.
It's really a respect level. Both competitors fully aware of how dangerous their opponent is.
So yeah, so far tonight, Reigns and Uso went over.
Okay.
New women's tag team champions.
Okay.
Tiffy beat Jade. Paul and McIntyre beat Orton and Jelly Roll. And now we're at main event.
Did Jelly Roll lose?
He did.
Oh, nice.
Well, the best thing you could do against someone at this very
How do you appraise the performance of Mr. Roll?
Dude worked his ass off and took it seriously. I mean, I thought his punches were pretty good, better than most people on the roster.
Interesting.
Of course, looking at the way he punches like a certain, guy who likes to go someone, did he personally teach him?
There's a reason that Punk tried to avoid it. That chop.
I'd have to see it.
Punk. Just listen to this.
Oh yeah, and Cross lost to Sami Zayn.
Punk was having a good effort on the arm of Gunther.
he just lost, and nothing, no further. That's just the end of that.
Yeah, and it wasn't the stipulation like if whoever lost had to admit the other one was right. It didn't even do that.
Well, I didn't even think it was. I thought it was just Sammy had to admit it. I didn't know if there was any stakes for Cross whatsoever.
Controlling Gunther as much as he can. Drag the arm one way, the body is shortly going to follow. Neutralizing in the process the power game of Gunther.
It's that Marin.
Completely different battle.
Oh, yeah, and Braun Breaker might be hurt.
Saturday night's main event against the powerhouse Hall of Famer Goldberg.
Might be.
Yeah, there's footage of him being seen limping, having to be helped walk.
What
Or
happened?
I should say fan footage. Looks like it might have been on I don't remember what.
In the process, you ain't heard of me spoke, but that was a lie. Gunther was
Again, the kick to the face. Up now, top. The hamstring.
chop to the hamstring. Who does that?
Now it chopped to the back. And Punk's in trouble now.
Yeah, you can block your chest all you want. You can't block the back. You can't block the hamstring.
And again, CM Punk being punished and tortured here. This physical assault by Gunther.
Top meat now. It's CM Punk.
Punk tried to avoid that throughout the match, and now he's hung up. He's in trouble. He's a sitting duck for Gunther.
How good is Gunther at that? He came in here with a game plan tonight, and CM Punk neutralized it from the off. But Gunther has multitudes of game plans, and when the first one doesn't work, you know what? I'll go to the second, the third. You know what? I'll go to the 8th game plan. They're all there. I'm just going to find my spot.
Wait, it's a straight ahead offense. I mean, there's little wasted motion at all for Gunther.
Thank you, Dan, for the
It's a
update on the
beatdown.
stakes.
He knows eventually he's going to get his opponent close enough to be able to punish him.
All Gunther ever needs is a when he finds that crack, he keeps attacking it until it is a gaping chasm.
Let's see a Punk though. The experience. Oh my goodness! Again, a shotgun-like blast.
So,
A chop from Gunther.
so what I'm thinking, what I was thinking is, in this match is going to determine
He's making a statement. Legends for
whether the Seth thing is a work or not.
Oh my goodness! The sweat flying everywhere.
Because there's no way
Off the top by Gunther now is wearing
that this doesn't end with him somehow if
I mean, obviously, physically, the attack here, the mental aspect of wearing your opponent down, Punk knows the chances.
hell, even if he had to roll down there in a wheelchair, he still better come out here.
broken down before our eyes. One of the most dominant.
Oh, yeah, and there's a spot during the Alexa Charlotte versus Raquel and Roxanne match where Alexa accidentally nailed Charlotte, but then like she said, it didn't lead to them fighting each other. It was literally like, okay, you fucked up, and it's not my turn to help you or do something, and ended up leading them winning the match. The way it was shot, it looked like Charlotte was gonna. Well, sorry, let me backtrack. And it looked like it was gonna. Raquel and Roxanne were gonna finish Charlotte, but then Alexa makes one last save, posts Raquel, and then is about ready to hit Sister Abigail, or gets into a sequence with Roxanne, gets her set up for Sister Abigail. Then Charlotte pops up, looks like she's about to take out Alexa, but instead she hits Raquel with a boot. Alexa hits Sister Abigail 1, 2, 3.
You think the opportunities will never stop. I'll keep winning. You know what? I lost this one. I'll get it back next year. I'll look at this for that. And now it's torture time. You know?
Well, that's just dandy.
So many submissions. He knows exactly how to twist and towards the body to maximize the damage.
Torquing the neck, also a type of a camel. Try to fight out of it.
The sweat on those bodies, it's difficult to get a grip.
So right now, I'm seeing an abdominal stretch. Is that where you're at?
You might be a little bit ahead of me. So I just saw a finisher tease into a roll up, and then Gunther knocked Punk down.
Oh no, you're ahead.
It's there. The window's there. I'm taking it every single time. Rapier like spin. You feel
Yeah, for some reason, yeah, for some reason, Punk is, I mean, not Punk, Peacock is not working.
Weird.
It just keeps reloading the same thing and freezing. I couldn't get Peacock to work, so I had to use a gimmick. I have no idea why.
Oh shit, mine's probably gonna crash here in a minute. Then yeah, Liz has just crashed. So fuck.
Oh, yours crashed? Shit, I thought it was just me. It wouldn't even load mine. It kept like, it would play the ad at the beginning, and then it would keep reloading the graphic leading into the women's tag team match. And then it just goes, the screen goes black, and it won't. What the fuck is he doing? Why would he leapfrog?
no respite whatsoever. So he can continue to deliver more punishment. Gunther is just so far ahead of the game, but it comes to the cerebral part of what's going on in the match. And that is the difference between the kind of main event matches CM Punk was versus now. The game has moved on. Competitors have got better.
Yep, same here. Yeah, now he's crawling up, like trying to climb Gunther or trying to pull himself up on him.
Yeah, there's a couple seconds, just a few seconds behind. He's on, yeah, he's just now rolling in.
His dominance in this game is
I'm just more irritated of the just the fact of the Peacock is not. I get really angry when stuff works for no or doesn't work for no reason.
The kicks into play. There's the weakness of Gunther. It's the arrogance. Oh God, that was a chop to the throat.
It's like the same thing with everybody that has the premium Netflix talking about they get to see everything in the commercial break, and I'm like, excuse me, my money's not good. Why does anybody else have anything different than I do?
Who's the kid?
Cock's always getting heavy traffic, pal.
Right back to his feet. Chin lock.
Were they trying to were they trying to censor something a second ago? I felt like the audio dropped out a couple times because like they thought the crowd was chanting something obscene or something.
I didn't catch anything like that.
All right.
Dying embers, perhaps Punk running up fumes now. It's all about to be extinguished. And what a slap in
so
the
fucking
face
terrible. Like, at this point, like, were we really still doing that? With like trying to censor the audience and just ruining the broadcast?
Yeah, just stop. Just stop. You're not gonna stop the crowds from chanting that.
One time drag himself to a rope to force a break here, Wayne. Can you do it?
So much pain on the lower back, but wriggling his way out his punk. I don't know how much damage has been done.
Shoulders are down, gotta be careful.
Where's this? Oh! Powerful legs of Gunther. Gunther trying his best to find his partner to this in his arm. Punches down in reversal here.
And put those that Gunther's tapped out before. He tapped the WrestleMania and also. And he tapped him again. Gunther takes him to the rope to save his championship.
Well, that has shocked Gunther, and you're right. Gunther's granite mindset has to be rocked somewhat by the fact that Jey Uso did tap him out at WrestleMania, and the chant that has been ringing in the ears of the champ ever since has been "You tapped out."
Give me that heavy traffic, pal.
In the mind of the ring general.
This is SummerSlam Saturday.
That sharpshooter reversal thing was rotten.
SummerSlam Sunday. It is our main event here.
The one that when Punk reversing the sharpshooter, and then he looked like he's gonna go into a figure four, and then reverse into the sharpshooter again.
Just the way they got into it. He switched legs too. Normally on that sharpshooter reversal spot, you would keep the same leg positioning and roll through.
Yeah, this actually is the perfect match to put that general insurance ad. Whoop, whoop. It's on the barricade.
He wasn't tapping. He was trying to do the thing like am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? So it kind of looked like he was tapping out. But
Beat the best in the world, the so-called best in the world, CM Punk. Oh, goodness, another chop. But you gotta wonder how much Punk has left. I mean, he was chest, head falls into the chest of Gunther, another chop delivered. And Punk trying to fight back, not much in that right hand.
It's a weak shot from Punk. Something is starting to wake up.
Realizing this could be his last chance. Looking to rally here. Champ Punk now with the clothesline up the cell on his feet. The champ's wobbling.
CM Punk is the picture of agony, the picture of exhaustion, but the picture of perseverance.
Another attempted clothesline by Punk Gunther now. Maybe struggling. Punk runs into Gunther again. Punk! And hit kick to the jaw. And now CM Punk looking around. Neck breaker by Punk, and Punk starting to feel a little bit.
There's too much gloating, too much arrogance from Gunther. And Punk's back in there.
Now the 5-time world champion up to the knee. He got caught. Gunther, Punk steps him up into the cover. Punk takes it too.
Every time Gunther does that, opponent after opponent, they build momentum. You start to believe, and he shuts them down.
Gunther's starting to question himself a bit.
I think he was.
Damn, I must have missed it.
Into one of his own signatures, the powerbomb. Once again, knocking the wind out of CM Punk. And where do you go from here, Gunther?
Yeah, it's tough with the watch log because it's like everybody's at a slightly different. I think I'm bringing up the rear though, so it's safe for me to comment on anything. But then,
Punk's got that triangle in. Gunther's in trouble. Official rocks upon us right there. Will Gunther tap? Once again, going to that juice.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but Gunther able to slip out of it. Now trying to turn Punk over into the Boston Crab, perhaps.
Got it blocked momentarily. Still going to gripe on that leg of Gunther. Kicks his way out of there.
And Punk now struggling just to make it back to his feet. Another chop by Gunther. One to the back of the neck. Punk feeling that. And now Gunther from behind, looking for the sweeper. Punk was ready. Side rush in the next straight by Punk. The exhaustion is beginning to set in for both of these men. The great world, the 5-time world champion CM Punk. And there's a running knee Punk coming that time.
Second attempt is a good one for CM Punk.
Did they count as AEW world titles there? The commentary?
I don't know. How many did they say?
5.
Slowly but surely, CM Punk has managed to drag Gunther into a similar level of exhaustion.
No, yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's only. Yeah, it's WWE. Yeah, WWE champion 2 times, world heavyweight champion 3 times.
CM Punk has eaten all of it, and now it's Gunther who has blown himself out. That's a great analogy. CM Punk just surviving, and Gunther makes it back to his feet next time.
Because Goldberg, pal.
On the top rope, but Gunther met him there.
Hey, Goldberg 98 is wrestling tomorrow night in that TLC match.
You know, this would actually be a good spot to, you know, if they really wanted to, they could turn Goldberg heel here and have him be the new person in the faction and have Paul Heyman give him the briefcase because, you know, they got a connection, huh?
This sounds like Ben Hameen booking.
Well, I mean, Heyman was the one who inducted Goldberg into the Hall of Fame. Like, what connection have they ever had on camera?
I don't.
Plus, Paul's the one's coming out and flat out saying it on TV.
The one thing that management in WWE always hated about CM Punk was his stubbornness. But that stubbornness right now is keeping CM Punk alive in this match. And it's a stubbornness that could potentially see him through to that long-stated goal of winning the world title.
Yeah, but not if Gunther has anything to do with it. His face.
Wait, does that mean Jeff Jarrett's coming back? Get on his AEW contract?
That's right, pal. JEFF.
Gunther is simply geeing himself up more. Slowly but surely moving. Section 1 of the match added to a volley of offense that was headed the second City Saints way.
Opportunity to hit that. Go to sleep.
I don't remember that.
Nobody remembers that. Bruce didn't remember that. They probably Googled something.
Drop kick. Sending Punk to the corner. And it's the beginning of the end, folks. Gunther now. With Punk up top. Another power slam.
But anyway, we all know Goldberg ain't gonna do nothing, so it's pointless to even talk about it.
Well, it has been shot after shot after shot, and they have all connected blood against a CM Punk who's unable to protect himself. Well, that is what's happening in the mind of Gunther right now.
And Punk is getting the shit kicked out of him. These matches hurt so much because you're not like wrestling 6 days a week, you know? Like when you're wrestling once every 6 weeks instead of 6 days a week, like everything has gotta, like, he's gonna feel this in about 6 to 8 hours. He's gonna be, if he's not in an ice bath, he's gonna wish he was.
Got a 5 count now that's Gunther. This is turning into an unmitigated disaster for Punk. Literally collapsing.
But in the moment, you get carried by the adrenaline,
out of the ring, and now
which is good.
Outside
you don't really feel anything.
Merciless side of the ring.
The chop sting, though. But you're not like,
barbarism begins,
you know,
here.
It's not a deal breaker.
It doesn't leave you debilitated.
No. When you take that shower, that bloody,
oh yeah, when that,
all the skin on his chest is gonna hurt.
Or how about rinsing off that shampoo in it?
Oh,
and that, when that soap gets right in there.
Yeah. But what's hurting is like all this stuff he's taking, like some of the power bombs and stuff that he's taken at these angles.
Yeah, that's
high up on the shoulders.
Yeah, not gonna feel good in the morning.
No, and he's flying backwards into the turnbuckles. Walter just haphazardly tossed him into the ring post. Like, what the hell was that? I've never even. He's just like, eh. He's just, eh. Well, that's not even a move.
Off the announce table, collapse to the floor, and Punk has himself an opportunity here.
Well, Waffles one final shot of disdain from CM Punk, or is it the window that he kicked? Because whatever's happened, Gunther down, CM Punk has some significant time to get his wits about it.
Don't stand on a table next to CM Punk.
Get some oxygen in those veins and figure out how the hell you're going to try and win this match.
And he's utilizing all of this time to try to get back in it, to try to regain his stamina, to try to fight back, to see if there's what would be an umpteenth win here tonight for the second city. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The world champion has been busted open. Gunther is busted open.
God, I don't know if I've ever seen Gunther come in his own.
Punk, looks how you felt last week, Laverat.
Gunther has been busted open, face first, off the announce table. The world champ back in the ring.
He's hurt and he's old and he's fucking tired and he works his fucking children.
Here tonight. We're gonna learn a lot, Wade.
Is that the nose of Gunther that got broke?
He could have a broken nose. He hit the announce table hard.
He's blind.
Oh, you know, there is reports that Gunther's nose he might take some time off of that, so this could be the write-off for him. If Punk busted his nose open with that spot.
Well, he didn't.
But that's what they're selling it on commentary. Like they're selling a broken nose on commentary.
His head is bleeding. I've never once had a bloody nose that got up over on my forehead. At no point did I ever. I think that veil of invincibility went away when he lost to Jey Uso and Sami Zayn.
Ladies and gentlemen, look up the word guts. Look up the word fortitude. Look up the word survivor in your dictionary right now. And I guarantee you see
What?
the name CM Punk next to those words. Oh my
That's it?
God.
Well, so far, it looks like that's it.
Well, this should never have happened.
Well, now I'm believing the reports that there is something wrong with Gunther's nose and he has to take time off. That's why they flipped the belt. Because this booking does not make sense.
But how much time off do you need? He's the world heavyweight champion. He could just walk around having the belt and not doing anything for like weeks. Like, why would he need to lose the belt? Oh, all right.
CM Punk has finally proven beyond a shadow that he is the best in the
Phil wanted his belt. They don't give a fuck what he wants. They don't give a fuck what he wants. And no, he doesn't. He doesn't care about that shitty belt. The shitty made-up belt. No babyface should be proud to have that belt. It's a perfect heel belt because it's like, you just gave this to Seth Rollins or whatever, you know?
Wait, what? Seth?
What? Remember, I'm behind.
Yeah, Seth's music. Oh, here comes Seth and crutches.
Oh, he's gonna do the fake thing? The fake crutches thing?
Or is this him out here to remind? I don't know.
No, he's got to throw the crutches down and hop around and do all that stuff after he. Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna be late.
Oh my fuck, it was a work! The knee injury was a fucking work!
I told you. You guys all know, you could check the tapes, already laid out.
Swerve, bro, that's a good one.
I didn't believe him for a second. Yeah. Seth is not that good of an actor. So when when he originally injured his leg and he just like he does like a perfect springboard moonsault, lands on his feet, sticks the landing perfectly, and then immediately collapses and starts selling. I've been making fun of this motherfucker selling his knee for like 10 years almost. I didn't never not believe him, not for a second. He's not that good of a seller. He's not that good of an actor.
There's Braun with his leg taped up.
Yeah, he might be.
He might. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's rotten about this. Why would think about it in the booking, right? Why would Seth Rollins allow Punk to win?
To take it away from him. He wanted Rollins to. He wanted Punk to have that, so he could be the one to take it right away from him.
Why let him have it at all? Why not take it from him before he gets it?
Because
he said, Seth Rollins said, "You will never be the champion as long as I'm around, as long as I breathe." He said, "You will never be the champion." Well, he was. He just was the champion. So you were fine this whole time. You let the match play out. You watched him win the championship. And now he's a champion under your watch. It doesn't matter if you took it away from him. It doesn't matter if it was only for like a couple of minutes. You let him win it. So you're full of shit. I mean, we know he's full of shit, but it's not dramatic enough for the hero to, he still won the championship again. He won the match. The fact that Seth Rollins wins it here doesn't take away from Punk winning it, because he won it. So if they really wanted to write this ending and Seth was fine all along, he should have came in while the match was still going on and cashed in during then and then beat him. And then, because then Walter has the out of like, well, nobody beat me. I just lost my title. So you fucked Gunther over. You let CM Punk win the title, and then you made Seth Rollins like not make good on his promise to never let you, like, all three of these people got fucked. You actually made nobody by doing this when you could have made everybody by doing it my way, which is what I assumed they would do, because they're supposed to know better. And they got a show on Netflix of how proud they are of all the creativity they do. And you couldn't even get this one simple thing right. Yeah. Typical.
Yeah, the execution did not. Yeah, when you put it that way, it wasn't this.
I mean, what else is new? It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They don't care about making sense or anything being cool, as long as everybody can sing. That also does. Who was it that said they screwed LA Knight? Who said that in the chat?
Gruss.
Yeah, so that's another funny thing about it. Now, if you think about it, Seth Rollins faked his knee injury, so like, what sense did that make at the time?
Right, he could have cashed in that night and gotten it.
Yeah. Well, also, like, you're just gonna lose to LA Knight? Or was he planning? Was he playing to trick LA Knight into thinking he was injured, and then give him something? But LA Knight just beat him for a shoot. Like what? What are they trying to see? See? I was probably being put down a choice. Put this loser. Well, he just made a main event and a main event payday, Yosef, so I think he's winning. It's kind of weird that it is kind of weird how I see a lot of people talking about the Triple H and Punk dynamic. And they make it seem like, and you know, no matter how much we expose the behind the scenes aspects and all this stuff of the business, like the fans still look at it in terms of like wins and losses and fake matches sometimes. You know, like CM Punk in his mind does not give a fuck about if he wins or loses the matches, especially now. He might be concerned about if stuff makes sense. So I don't know if he had any input on this. But if I was CM Punk and I was booked in this match, I would definitely be lobbying for Seth to keep me from winning the title rather than me actually winning the title. I don't think CM Punk cares about it. I really don't. I think if anything, that's their way of like, in their mind, whether it's Triple H or anybody else, it's like, well, look, we made, you know, you did win this championship. Because I think the wrestlers are bigger marks sometimes, so they'll be like, they'll think he'll be cooler with the finish of this thing if he gets to win the fake title first. I don't think he cares. I don't think they asked him.
Here comes Seth Rollins to take all the master of the cash-in. There will never be a more dangerous person with the briefcase than Seth freaking Rollins. On a night of making,
I don't know. I didn't watch Unreal. I don't know what he said.
That right there on the screen.
I don't know what he said on Unreal, but I can guarantee you a lot of that show is just some old bullshit too, because the camera's right on their face.
It felt like wrestling meets keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
His return to WWE just a few years ago, finally back on top, and then moments later, Seth Rollins appeared on crutches, gave a look to the ring, turned around.
Why is Seth fake injured? First of all, Yosef, can you speak an English sentence, please? Or can you type one? But why is it bad booking? Because, like I said, I already explained why. Was he here when I explained why? Do I have to say the whole thing again?
Potentially not.
Well, damn it. Check the tapes. Yeah. And Final Boss, I don't think anybody gives a really. They do want to mess with the messing with AEW is booking the shows in the first place. They probably had to, you know. They might have mapped this out. As far as SummerSlam goes, what matches they wanted.
And that was top of the mountain. And then it's absolutely.
But yeah, it's so stupid. It's just so stupid to have him win. You shouldn't have had him win because you didn't leave Walter the out. You didn't leave Walter the out, and you didn't make the villain make good on his promise.
To take everything that he worked for away and think about how much it takes to defeat a man like Cutler.
And plus, you could have had something with Gunther where he's pissed off he got fucked over and all that, and he goes after Seth.
Yeah, they often tease about like they're like, it's like they're trying Walter in the babyface position a couple times. You know, like where they'll put him in there with like a Logan Paul or something, and you know, have him do the promo.
Two GTSs for Punk to become the new champion. It was one of those short-lived celebrations. A matter of moments later, there was Seth Rollins beating him down, pulling him with a briefcase.
Yeah, but final boss, nothing AEW matters. Like nothing they do changes their ratings. Their ratings go up or down by like 50 to 100,000 people, regardless of what's going on in the world. Like they had a lower rating for Dynamite after All In, and then the week after that week the rating was up again. It doesn't make any. It doesn't. It's just about how many old people fall asleep with the TV on. I keep saying that.
Filling in here outside MetLife Stadium. Thousands of fans.
Yo, what's up, Jay? How good to see you. Woo woo.
Jerome in the house.
It's Joe Tessitore alongside Peter Rosenberg and Big E. As here we are on a Saturday night filled with so much anticipation. And Big E, this is how
Cena turn babyface. Why they turn so? Now that, my friends, that's bad booking.
We saw a man who was still resilient in that moment. It took one more GTS.
Yeah, it was another situation of John Cena being handed chicken shit and being expected to make chicken salad out of it.
And you were saying you just sat down with your very good friend, and he said,
Yeah, I was like, that promo he did on SmackDown. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
it's called the architect for a reason. He is a master at his craft, and he had Punk in a moment where
I saw this man yesterday in Bloomfield, New Jersey. He was wearing shorts, but he looked exactly like this. He had the crutches, he had the brace off. I saw him arduously make his way into a booth at a restaurant. It was difficult for him to get around. The fact that he then showed up tonight and shattered CM Punk's wildest dreams in front of the world. Somehow, guys, a guy who was a first ballot Hall of Famer in Seth Rollins, he just went up another level in my eyes. Here comes the moment where you felt, okay, he has a year.
Bro, so bad, JT had to jump on to talk about
it. Don't forget me, I'm holding out to. And then the moment.
That's true. He did. Yeah, he legit hopped on like during the watch long. He hopped on initially we hung out and chatted, but yeah, that was what. Like he got so mad by the promo, he had to say something. It's like, hey, he's on, I'm gonna hop on.
Yeah, it wasn't like the promo itself wasn't bad, but that it happened was bad.
Charge it with the money in the bank briefcase, straight at him to do business, baby.
And here he comes with the briefcase, gets referee Jessica's card, and says, "This is happening right now." And he makes sure even before the bell rings, I'm going to wear Punk down. I'm going to make sure he's exactly where I need him to be.
Cena winning tomorrow.
Position for the
and you see Punk had so little energy. He wanted to hit him. He had so little energy left. As you see him,
no.
That he dropped the title. And now it's
but the reason it's a street fight is because they want to have all these shenanigans again. So expect a bunch of overbooked bullshit shenanigans and, you know, possibly I don't know, maybe we could add a new face to this supposed Cena's team of people that aren't showing up anymore.
By Seth Rollins.
Maybe The Rock will show up.
Now the two-time world heavyweight champion, Seth Rollins.
But that's why they want to do it. So if
what was a catastrophic knee injury on
it would be absolutely insane, ridiculously bad if they try to turn Cody heel tomorrow.
To force the turn WrestleMania. when Seth Rollins did it there in Las Vegas.
That would be the worst thing they could possibly do. Because Cena's leaving,
These fans who
so you're not going to get anything like long-term out of that to turn one guy and then take one of your merch sellers and just turn him heel. Not that that matters. People are going to buy merch anyway, but, you know, that's still how they think sometimes.
Big E and said, it's Seth Rollins.
And,
he's the greatest at doing that. Yeah, this is what he does, right? He has previous to this already the most historic caption in history. But this is a moment when you call your friends.
And I don't think Cody should have lost it in the first place, so he kind of needs to have it back.
Musicals, you're into the play.
But if they want to screw him over because it's a street fight and have a bunch of run-ins and craziness, that's probably why they did it. And they may just be teasing a Cena face turn
Your whole life.
just so they can pull the rug out again. Because this whole street fight's going to be a schmoz fest.
Seth Rollins has been doing his acting thing for a while. People think, oh, that means he's ready to leave WWE. He can't wait to get out of here. But this man took his acting ability and he used it the last several weeks to
Hey, who's the face of WWE? Julia, obviously. Look at her.
Here's the small moments.
That's
This
the
has
face
been a
right there.
story that has been building for over a
with it.
decade. Yeah, I remember the first time seeing those two in NXT, seeing Seth Rollins, seeing CM Punk, seeing that connection. And at the time, you saw, I don't know, this is a small detail a lot of people won't recognize, but seeing Seth
Alrighty,
Rollins
so I guess that is it for night one of SummerSlam, pal. Whoop whoop.
He and CM Punk were building their
You warmed
bond.
up to Julia?
All that. This
Hey,
was-
final boss, I'm just telling you, if you just want to get on the vet train now,
almost 20 years ago.
trust me, I've got quite a track record.
And Seth Rollins, I thought there was such a great chance and opportunity for him here tonight, for Punk to finally get his moment and for Rollins to pull that rope from out.
Punk have enough to join the
You're going to
Cena
have
group.
continuing coverage
No.
of the happenings here against Seth Rollins, new World Heavyweight Champion. I want to remind you, right here on this set, folks, you're going to have Jey Uso
Chelsea
right up
Green,
here.
what? Is she a champion anymore?
Also,
No.
Alexa and Charlotte will be here. as
What
well.
championship does Chelsea
Tag
Green?
team champions.
None.
And the architect of all
okay.
this will be joining us
Making
live
sure.
here at the post show. Paul Triple H Levesque will be right here to go through.
Oh, we're still going, pal, for a little bit longer at least.
We want to get to our ace reporter, Jackie Redmond, who's inside MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, that's right. Cappuccino Jones. Liz, you see that? First ever WWE ID champion.
Have not already said. I mean, the man Seth Rollins knows.
Just think of that, Brandon. Were you proud of Cappuccino Jones?
I was very happy to see that.
Undeniable at this point.
You know, you were there. You were there when I said it.
What just
You called it.
I just need to see the 8x10.
so devastating.
Glossy 8x10.
People on planet Earth
Go to the merch table.
understand what
Get you a
CM
cup of
Punk
coffee.
is going through and feeling right now. WWE is the only place in professional sports and entertainment where you can accomplish the goal of winning a championship only to have it ripped away from you just moments later. It can't happen anywhere else but here.
It's like I
And it
trained
just
him, but I
happens
didn't.
to see
I never even saw him wrestle. I just saw his picture. I said, this guy.
You know, I talked to a long time.
That's how good I am. That's the point of what I'm trying to say.
They wanted to remain anonymous, but they said,
I just need a look.
see that coming. That's wild. Even
He turned out to be an okay wrestler.
is a very
He's like,
smart
he's all right.
dude.
He's pretty good for his age and his
Visionary.
experience level.
So, superstar like many others.
But that
and
didn't
like
matter. I
leaving
just saw the
MetLife
picture.
right now are walking around with a look of complete on their face, myself included. But to be surprised. I can't help but think of the exclusive sit-down interview I did with Seth Rollins 8 months ago before his match against CM Punk on the Monday Night Raw Netflix premiere. We sat down for about 25
Trick or Young
minutes.
Rock?
And he said
Trick's
to me,
more like
"Oh,
Young Rock, the NBC
as
show.
long as CM Punk is in WWE,
But I do
will
like
do
Trick.
what I have to do to
He's
keep
really
that
good right now.
from achieving anything. In fact, he even said, Jackie, I'll be honest with you. The very presence of CM Punk in my business makes me a bad person.
And yeah,
CM
that's the other
Punk
thing,
brings
Final
out
Boss. The
worst in me.
WWE always is fuck with Meltzer, like his whole career.
Example
Like
of
everything
that.
he's ever got wrong is because people will just see if he says it.
Doing this all along.
Or
wasn't
they'll
Exactly.
get like he'll have a legit
as long as
stooge,
CM Punk
you know,
was
like Heyman or you know, whoever,
No
and then
answers,
they'll
right?
they'll probably tell them what they think is legit, and then they'll change the plans. Like sometimes they feed the dirt sheet moles.
It was the two of
Like
them.
they'll have in the past they would have creative plans that they would feed the moles to tell Meltzer, and then they would change the plans. But the moles believed it because it was, yeah, and maybe it was even considered at some time. They've done all of it. They've done everything from directly giving them fake information to giving moles the fake information and changing it, or just having real information and changing their mind. Plans change. Like that's legit. I know that Jeff and Vince make fun of it all the time, but or they used to, but plans change is a real thing. So that's the problem when you have this, when you're trying to cover a fake business as if you're a real journalist, is that anything that goes on behind the scenes, you can't keep up with all that. You can't trust all your sources. Even when they're trying to be honest, they can still be wrong.
Curious to know if you can watch the reaction. So head backstage, see if you can catch up with CM Punk at all, Seth Rollins, or even Paul Heyman. Jackie, great work. We'll let you go do your
So remember, was it JBL who used to said that back in the day they would purposely feed false stories to the dirt sheets and laugh at them when they reported it?
Yeah, and they can also do that to find out who's leaking it. Because if you tell somebody something and you only tell that person something and then that ends up in the sheets, then you found out your leak. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, Dave, you know, Paul Heyman's had a relationship with Dave Meltzer. A lot of people have over the years.
Well, I think there is video footage of like 2010-ish, around that time, of Paul Heyman talking with Meltzer and Alvarez, and I think he hugs either one or both of them before they leave.
Bro, Paul Heyman's probably been talking to Meltzer since he was a photographer.
No doubt.
Like just trying to make it in the business because Dave Meltzer was starting out too, so. Ray gave me credit. Yeah, just like I could see a picture of Cappuccino Jones and earmark him for the next big thing. Well, he's not the next big thing, but that he's something. I could watch Seth Rollins try to sell his knee and tell you that it's fake. TNA wrestler maker besides Joe Hendry? I don't know. Should be Moose, obviously, but it's not gonna happen. Speaking of which, as I noticed your little nickname there, did Cardi B do anything on this?
Yeah, she did. She came out at the beginning and cut like a super scripted, like, okay, I'm supposed to say this and say this and say this and just do it in my character. Okay.
All right. Good for her.
So yeah, so luckily we didn't see too much of her. Just that one appearance and that was it. Like maybe a minute, 2 minutes. Which is a minute or two too long, but
It has been such a thrill to watch the ride, the ascent. I mean,
I take it they never heard Lauryn Hill.
Singles win, and then what we saw at WrestleMania. But man, that entrance at MetLife.
Well, they're not obviously talking about skill.
Yeah, it's always great. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, they're talking about more like.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about some Unreal just came out on Netflix. I mean, bro, sky high, bro. I mean, that means like on top, bro. All
right, so I'll give you a second to answer this and catch your breath.
Now they're making jokes about Jay getting gassed on the post-show commentary.
Not with your brother, but with your cousin, Big Moose, the OTC. What was it like being in there? You know what I'm saying? He got you on. He took one for you right there. He took one for you right there. Oh, there you go. Oh, Right hand man, Dave. Another check. You know, right?
So you guys were able to put all the. There was none of that. Teaming up.
A lady of age.
Oh man.
Afro puffs.
Man, I was on the bus with him earlier, you know.
Right?
Yeah,
That's a serious one.
What was that?
Eating the bars.
Oh, they books.
Everything.
I don't know.
I said it tonight, man.
Probably with matches. They'll probably have
You want the
matches.
WWE regardless of what's going on, you know. The first family in this thing, royal family. Yes.
Man, your run has been incredible. And I feel like your detractors are waiting for a time where people stop eating. But I feel like that
is me.
It doesn't feel like it's crazy. It's crazy. And I know your schedule is so stacked these days. Do you get to
Well,
be in this position?
I don't know, guys.
Nah, I love it.
It doesn't matter. Whatever they do, whatever they book, it doesn't matter. You're either gonna watch it or not, just like everybody. We keep hoping that things are gonna get better. They're not gonna get better.
That you're their kid's favorite wrestler.
And it's not wrestling's fault. It's our fault. That's the thing. You always have to remember. It's our fault. It's all our fault. We're the ones that watch it. Wrestling is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. As John Cena's cousin says on his verse on his theme song, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Nobody showed up. You know what I'm saying? There was a moment where, you know,
just don't delude yourself into thinking it's going to be anything better. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun with it. We all have fun with it. We have fun hanging out, watching, talking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, that's it's good enough. For some people, to sing along is good enough. Brandon, you like to sing.
So much mainstream attention.
So it's working out for you.
Yeah, it's usually like
But it really
good mainstream song or good songs from the 90s that, and not these really awful wrestling entrance themes.
Nah, you know, John Cena ain't the only one that can make chicken salad, buddy. Come on. What are you talking about?
Hey, man, I know what that was all about, and I know how to get to the other side of it.
Yeah, it's almost like, like there's a saying, man, like it's easy to get to the top, but it's hard to stay there. I got a little comfortable, so I'm not gonna lie.
Who is this? Who is this?
Oh yeah, Umaga's wife. Yeah, she recently shot on Rikishi because Rikishi had recently, he did a thing where he publicly went out against Zilla, basically saying like, "Hey, don't paint your face up like Jay. You know, you try to follow your father's Jeff Hardy and follow your father's footsteps." And then she kind of, it was a weird thing. And then
he said, like Rikishi said to Zilla, "Don't paint your face like Jeff Hardy."
Yeah, and then something like that. Yeah, because he came out. I forgot what show it was, but he came out on one show with his face looking like Jeff Hardy's painted up like that. And he said, like, you need to forge your own identity and quit trying to be somebody else. You know, like follow your father's footsteps or something like that. And then Umaga's wife kind of fired back, saying, you know, it was kind of us who took care of your kids, and we're the ones who got them in the WWE.
First of all, both Umaga and the Usos had used the face paint like that. It wasn't like Jeff Hardy's face paint. So what the fuck is he talking about? Why Jeff Hardy? Is that just because that's the only person he remembers from face paint because that was in the good old days when he was over?
I don't know. I don't know what
he forgot. He forgot that his sons came into WWE doing the face paint thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and then Zilla fired back saying, "Hey, you know, you didn't have you know, if we're family, and you got something to say to me like that, you tell me directly. You don't make it public."
Damn. Sometimes I feel like I care more about Rikishi's family than he does. If I just go by all these out of context podcast quotes.
Right here with us here.
Let's see what Labrat says here.
Peter Rosenberg, Biggie with you. Biggie, once again, let me get your reaction to what happened at the end of our World Heavyweight Championship match. Well, we have
Okay, thank you for the clarification. Well, that's right, because him, Jeff and Umaga had a pretty good program back in the day.
Well, everybody loved Umaga. Everybody that knew that guy loved him. Like, I'm sure you have many close friends in the business. And it's like those people all want to, like, you know, they try to remember him and pay tribute to him and honor him every chance that they can. So why is Rikishi have a problem?
Yeah, again, I don't know what's gotten up Rikishi's ass this last year or so. Unless he's just like
whatever it was, it had to have been pretty strong.
Unless, I mean, I'm just spitballing, speculating here. I'm guessing he's just kind of mad he's not getting, like, he's watching his kids and his family get attention and spoken of, and he's not getting any of it, so he's got to get a piece of that pie.
Nothing that followed in terms of the medical updates. Then he hosted
Well,
he filled in for Rich, and on Rich Eisen's show, he said, we're going to figure it out here in Los Angeles.
Ain't no wonder why I walked away, because I can't deal with these idiots.
The whole time he had a plan. He had a plan the entire time, and him with Paul Heyman and the Bronze, I'm telling you, I don't know who stops that faction.
Unbelievable. And I was just talking earlier on the Countdown show. Oh, what an opportunity it is for Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. One of them will step up and lead this thing. Not so fast. The world heavyweight champion is Seth Rollins. Doing all this in slacks, Mike.
And here he is grabbing the referee, Justin Parr, lining up CM Punk. And to your point, CM Punk tries to
no energy,
but he had nothing left after that match to come through.
Well, did you guys
Seth Rollins,
did I work with Umaga? No, unfortunately I didn't. He was already
and at that point it's academic.
I think he was because
I
I worked with Armando. I mean, I was with Armando. Umaga was never at OVW. But,
Yeah, I think
Armando, I know him. I know him pretty well. Or
I think
did at the time.
If I remember correctly, didn't Umaga appear at one point during the mid '90s when Rikishi was doing Make a Difference 5-2, and they were trying to be people from his past drawing him back into his life on the streets?
Well, who would he have been, like a child or something? I don't know.
No, I think he. Let me check. Let me double check this.
Make a Difference Fatu was like 1995. Umaga was like 2005.
Right, but he
so
would
have had to been like a teenager at
early 20s. He was born in 73.
Really?
So he'd been his like 22, 23.
The biggest party of the summer continues.
Oh, I don't know.
Outside MetLife Stadium.
I mean, I clearly don't remember anything about Make a Difference Fatu. Except this, I don't any vignettes anyway. He barely was on TV, so I didn't remember his vignettes.
Lemonade that hits harder. You need Mike's harder lemonade. Here with us, Joe Tessitore, Peter Rosenberg, and Biggie, and his big crowd that just witnessed history. As Seth Rollins is the new world heavyweight champion.
That's interesting. He's older than I thought.
The cash-in happened. The Money in the Bank contract cashed in, and Seth Rollins.
Okay, no, it was actually
just one of many matches.
So the people that are trying to it was a Samoan gangster party. It was Samu and Alofa. I got that wrong.
Here with Drew McIntyre and Drew for the past several weeks, you and Logan
Yeah,
Paul
that
have
makes
been
sense.
mocking Jelly Roll. Well, you guys picked up the win tonight. He certainly got the respect from the WWE Universe. Does he have your respect now?
As a wrestler? No, absolutely not. As a singer, yeah, it was great. His singing, he proved he's a lot tougher than I thought he was and Logan thought he was.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the
You
show.
have to say something about that.
I, on the other hand, am going to see if I can get some more sleep before I have to go to work tonight. But don't worry, I'll be back in the morning for the wreckage, and we can talk about AEW. I want to see you there, Final Boss. You're the biggest AEW fan I know, so
Congratulations, Seth. You
don't
deserve
forget 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern.
me. Maybe
Come
I
in,
needed
let's
some
talk
exposure.
about it, as Trick would say.
Maybe that's what I was
Woo,
missing.
woo.
I always felt like I had to
Brandon,
be
thanks for having me.
on the
No problem. Thanks for stopping in.
And you guys out there, be safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay cool, and I'll see you soon.
Whoop, whoop. Take care, pal.
Maybe that's why I needed all along. So Jelly Roll.
All right, that's a good spot to end the watch along for tonight. We'll be back in about 30 minutes right here on the HMG YouTube channel for the post show. Yes, we'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to end this show here. And then again, we'll be live in 30 minutes for the post show after party right here on the HMG YouTube channel. Again, 30 minutes from now. Party ain't over yet. We'll see you there. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all. Always appreciate you. See you tomorrow night for night 2. Yeet, yeet.